You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Front desk? This is room 14, yeah. Jackie Rhodes. Listen, I was just wondering... What? No, I already paid you for the week. Sure I did. Didn't I? Well, I thought I did. No problem. I'll drop it off downstairs first thing in the morning. That's right. Cash, same as always. Yeah. You know I always pay my rent. One thing about me, I ain't no welcher. I got a big payday coming tonight. Anyway, the reason I called... Can I ask you a question? No, that ain't it. I know you don't do room service. I was just wondering, is my phone working okay? Uh-huh. Well, the reason I ask is I'm expecting a call. A real important call, and... You sure? Not a one, huh? No, I ain't been out of the room. See, I've been waiting right here for this very important call, and... You would have put it through to me, wouldn't you? Sure. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Am I ever going to get my air conditioner fixed? Well, when the super shows up tomorrow, ask him again. Leave him a note or something. It must be 100 degrees in here. Yeah. Thanks. Come on, George. Come on. You said you was going to call. Oh. What a night. Can't even go out for a cup of coffee. Yeah. Oh, hi, George. Fine. You too? Nothing much. Yeah, well, I've been sitting there waiting. That's right. Expecting a call. From you, of course. Yeah, George. Yeah, sure is a hot night, ain't it? Uh-huh, George. George, I was just wondering what kind of job you had in mind tonight. Well, now, look, I've been sitting here 3-4 hours, and if you want to know the truth, I've been roasting to death and like to go out of my mind. All I'm asking you is... George, hey, whoa, will you listen to me? Will you listen? I'm not trying to cop out. I am definitely not trying to cop out, all right? I just wanted to know what kind of a... Well, because I got a tendency towards nerves, George. Well, you can sit in a hotel room only so long, and it's such a hot night. George, I ain't complaining. Whatever the job is, I'm up for it. Yeah, sure. You got a number one boy here is what you got. You know that. And I'm going to do the job for sure. George? Must have got cut off. Oh. Man, I better be ready. Comb my hair and everything. Oh. Looking pretty good in the mirror there, Jackie boy. Yeah. Real sharp.
This is Mr. Jackie Rhodes, age 34. If there were a who's who for nickel-and-dime crooks, con-men, and small-time grifters, his chronology would state the following. Simply that he was born in New York City, went to a boys' reformatory at age 11, followed by a state penal institute at age 19. He has been picked up along with the usual suspects on every count from petty larceny to extortion to assault with a deadly weapon. And where some men leave the mark of their lives only as a brief record of a fragmentary existence on earth, this man leaves a blot, a dirty, discolored blemish, to document a cheap and undistinguished sojourn amongst his betters. What you're about to witness in this room, and particularly in the chipped and dusty mirror above the dresser, is a strange kind of mortal combat between a man and himself. For in just a moment, Mr. Jackie Rhodes, whose entire life has been given over to fighting adversaries of one sort or another, will meet his most formidable opponent to date, his own reflection, as seen in the mirror of a cheap Skid Row hotel room that just happens to be located in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone, and our story, A Nervous Man in a $4 Room, starring Adam Baldwin with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you, George?
In the pink. And how are you, Jackie?
I'm all right. I'm all right, George. I've just been kind of nervous about the action tonight. You know, I was wondering what you had in mind.
What a gorgeous place you got, Jackie.
Yeah. $4 a night. You can't go wrong.
No, you can't go wrong. But you can get roasted to death in the heat or poisoned by small creatures. You ever see any cockroaches in here?
Nah. Me and the roaches, we got an understanding.
That's good. How about rats? You have to set traps?
No rats.
That's good. Real good. Personally, I hate rats. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Say, listen, George, what about tonight? What's the job, anyway?
Does it make any difference?
Difference? No, don't make a difference. I was just wondering. Just wondering what you had in mind.
What would you like to do, Jackie? What's your heart's desire?
Are you kidding me, George? You're pulling my leg, ain't you?
No, I asked you a question. Simple as that.
Well, if it was up to me, I'd like something with some decent odds for a change.
What's that?
It's just that I'm all the time getting the hard stuff, George. Last 2 times I almost got picked up waiting out front in the car. Remember the heist?
I remember.
That stuff ain't for me, George.
No?
Because if they pick me up one more time, that's 3 strikes and out. I'm long gone and for good. Oh, it's so hot in here, George. Ain't it? Ain't it hot?
Anybody ever tell you what you look like?
How do you mean?
No? Well, I'll tell you. Like a man trying to catch a subway at 5 o'clock at night. You always look like somebody squeezing you through a door just before the train pulls out.
Let me go.
What do you do to sleep at night, Jackie? Curl up in a locked closet?
Well, now look, George, I ain't knocking you. I don't know why you all the time gotta knock me. All I want from you is...
Yeah?
All right. What's the job I gotta do?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jackie. Tonight I'm gonna let you be a man. I'm gonna let you show some muscles for a change. No shakedowns, no deliveries to a fence, nothing little. Tonight, Jackie, you're getting up in the world. So I got a little present for you.
Whoa, what's that?
What do you think it is? 22 special.
I don't want it.
Oh, careful, it's loaded.
What do I need a gun for?
Well, I'll tell you. Old man runs a little bar on 38th Street, between Lexington and 6th. Feisty old bum, always giving us trouble. Don't like to pay off for the jukebox we got him. Don't like to pay off for the protection. We lecture him all the time and he spits in our eye. How do you like that for gratitude? Well, you don't keep this kind of stuff a secret for long. Lots of people hear about it. We go to another place and we say, "Here you are, pal, here's your bill for the jukebox." And you know what, Jackie? They want to spit in our eye, too. They hear there's an old gleep on 38th Street who don't pay, so why should they pay? Till tomorrow morning, when they find the old gleep sprawled out over his bar. And you know what? Everybody else falls in line real quick like. Now that's simple, ain't it, Jackie? Even you can understand that.
Kill him? You want me to kill him?
You're the one, Jackie. I just stopped by to tell you. And give you your present.
George, I can get set up just for carrying that thing. You ever heard of the Sullivan Act? George, take it with you, please. This one ain't for me.
Jackie, you're in hock to me all the way up to your collar buttons. So don't tell me what's for you and what isn't.
But I ain't never done anything like this before.
There's always a first time.
No, George, no. I'm strictly for breaking and entering. I'm nickel and dime. You put me in an alley and I'll do a mug job, but I gotta do it from behind. George, I got no guts. That's me, understand? You know that. I simply got no guts. Why don't you get somebody else? Get a couple of torpedoes.
That's why I need you, Jackie. Because my old barkeep knows every torpedo I got on the line. He wouldn't let him in the front door. You, he don't know. So you're the one.
But George, you know me. I'm a gutless wonder.
Tonight you gotta get guts, Jackie. I don't care where from. Look under the bed or go buy some. Or get 'em on the corner. But you find him and you do the job. The bar closes at 2. You beat her when he's about to lock up. And then you do it.
George! George!
I'll be back here at 2:30. If I find out that you welched on me, that you chickened out, you are dead.
Please, George, please! Thanks a lot, George. Thanks a lot. Oh, never used a gun before. Never. What are you looking at in the mirror? Yeah, you, Jackie Rhodes. Some tough guy, huh? Look at you. So what's the beef? What's the big deal? All you have to do is go out there and get rid of an old guy, some dopey old guy, probably 90 years old, probably 100 years old. That's all, some old gleep. That's what George called him, a gleep. And you can't even do the job. Well, I wish I could trade you in. Yeah, another model. Because this one's all dented and rusted out and don't work right no more. And it's scared. It's all the time scared. Why? Huh? Why are you so scared? Man, it all comes down to this. Took you a long time to get here. Real long. How many nights in the tank? How many months in stir? How many hours in cheap, dirty hotel rooms like this one? $4 a night to roast to death. Oh, what a way. What a long, miserable way. And for what? What do I got to show? A $4 hotel room and lots of security. Oh yeah, just like a floating crap game. Look at you in the mirror. Yeah, you look at yourself for once in your life. Sweating like a pig, biting your nails. And those eyes, those beady, scared little eyes. George better stick with apples and oranges. He better start squeezing cantaloupes for a living, because he ain't no judge of people. Not this one. Jackie Rhodes, the big-time killer. Killer Rhodes. Well, I know you, Jackie Rhodes, and you ain't no killer. You're a softy is what you are, a great big soft bowl of oatmeal. You got no bones in your body. When the good Lord passed out spines, you must have gone for a beer and missed out. Oh, I wish I could trade you in on a new model. I swear to heaven, I wish I could trade you in right now. No matches. Great. A cigarette and no more matches. That is me all over. That's my little Jackie, halfway. Always halfway. Story of my life. A left-handed guy in the cafeteria line, a one-armed paper hanger, an icebox salesman at the North Pole. Need a match? Huh? Go on. Light yours off mine if you want. Who are you? Well, who do you think? The name's Rhodes. Pleased to meet you, Jackie. What do you say? Oh! Take it easy, Jackie. Come on back over here. Let's you and me have a talk. Yeah. Oh, you and me, we'll have a talk. Real heart to heart. Me in the mirror. We'll have a big, long talk, just the two of us. The two of us. So this is the way it happens, huh? I've had it. All my marbles gone. Finally. This is the way, right? Right here in this room. No, that's not the way it happens. You're all right. Pinch yourself. You didn't flip out. You're rational. You're sane. No, you got a different kind of problem, Jackie, my man. Very different. I'd say we've got different kinds of problems. And you're telling me that you're... I happen to be you, Jack. And you happen to be me. Say that again? Nice arrangement. Keeps it simple, don't you think? Let me get this straight. You're me and I'm you? Oh man, this is crazy. Really crazy. This is nuts. Look at it this way, Jackie. I'm part of you. Another part. An alter ego, that sort of thing. You get the drift? I'm the Jackie Rhodes who might have been. Oh, come on. I think you would have been called John Rhodes. A long time ago, Jackie, a very long time ago, you were up for grabs, you might say. You could have gone one way or the other. You could have turned out my way or your way. Take your pick. Well, you did. And it turned out your way. Your way, Jackie. This way. You understand what that means? No. No, I don't understand. What do you mean, my way? Your way's cheap, weak, scared, half vulture and all mouse. That's what you are, Jackie. So knock me. Go ahead and knock me. I'm this and I'm that. So what? Whatever I am, buddy, I got flesh, I got bones, and I breathe. And in just a couple hours from now, I'm gonna put the finger on somebody and I'm gonna cash in. So what do you do for a living? Haunt people in mirrors? Can you pull a heist? Can you kiss a dame? Can you count a roll? Can you cash your chips? Oh, listen to me. Listen to me having a big argument with a piece of glass. Well, listen, glass, I'm leaving. I'm pulling out. I've had it with you. I'm a mouse, huh? Well, you're nothing. Imagination, that's all you are. You're a big fat dream is all. Forget it, will ya? I gotta get ready now. Wash my face. Whoa, some dream. I must have been asleep for a minute. Jackie. Whoa, what are you doing in here? How can you be in this mirror too? Go ahead, Jackie. Finish washing up. It's a big night. You leave me be. I know what I'm doing. You ain't even real. Stay calm. Get away. I'll shoot you if I have to. I mean it. Then where'll you be? In a million pieces, that's where. You can't kill me, Jackie. Because I'm not out here. I'm in you. No matter where you go, I'll be right there. In a store window, in a shiny car, the water in the gutter, I'll be there. I'll always be there. You get away! You get away from me! Oh, don't fold up on me now, just between you and me, old friend. There's a lot that's got to get settled tonight. A whole lot. That's right, Jackie. You got a big night ahead of you. We both do. What time is it, Jackie? Leave me alone. I thought you were going someplace. Yeah, I'm going someplace. What's it to you? What's it to me? Everything. It's everything to me. Whatever you do is everything to me. Get it? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Your watch stopped, Jackie? What? Check the clock by the bed. It's getting late. Later than you think. Get off my case, will you? Oh, this is rich. Nutso, that's what it is. Really wild. I'm talking to myself in the mirror and I'm hearing answers. I'm really off my rocker. I must be... Of course you're talking to yourself. That's what I am. A part of yourself. A part deep down inside that never came out before, so you couldn't see it. You never let it come out. Never let me come out. But there were moments, weren't there? Remember? What are you yapping about? Moments. When I still had a chance. Do you remember any of the moments, Jackie? The first one, for example. The very first moment. The first decision. What moment? What decision? We were 8 years old. I was never 8 years old. Oh, yes, you were. We were. If I can remember it, you can. In grade school. The teacher, Miss Sanders. Remember how nice she was? Always had a smile, and she wore a little locket around her neck. It was the class picnic. She was walking along in the park, pointing out the birds and the trees.
We never knew there were so many different kinds of trees.
Nobody ever took me to the park before.
And the clasp on the locket broke, and she took the gold chain off and put it away. And a couple of the boys dared you to steal it. You didn't want to, but you did steal it. Right out of her purse when she wasn't looking. Why, Jackie? Why did you do it?
I didn't want to steal it, okay? They dared me. What was I gonna do? I had to. I was a crummy little runt, and they dared me, said I was chicken.
And then, when was it? A year later? They dared you again?
Yeah, they wouldn't leave me alone.
They dared you to go with them and break into a grocery store. What did you steal in the store?
I don't know. Something, anything, it doesn't matter.
But you remember the dare.
Of course I remember the dare.
But you don't even know what you took.
Look, wise guy, whoever you are, whatever you are, if you know so much, how come you don't know the most important thing?
The important thing? And what's that?
I already told you I was a runt, you dummy. I was a pasty-faced, skinny little nobody, and when you want to be in a street gang, you gotta go along with them, whatever they say. You back off, they give you the business. They call you chicken, yella. They know you don't got what it takes.
So you went along, Jackie, and you made me go along too. And you got caught. Not the other boys, you. And you spent 11 months in a reformatory. What did you prove for all that trouble?
Oh, what do you care? Tell me why you're saying all this to me, or shut up! Just shut up!
Oh, knock it off! I'm trying to sleep in here!
Keep your voice down, Jackie.
Why should I?
Because you're not the only person in the world. You can't just think about yourself all the time. There are others.
Look, I want you to level with me now. What are you? No more fancy talk. What's all this alter ego stuff? You read that in a book somewhere?
I think you know what I'm talking about.
All right, you're part of me. I give you that. I ain't dumb, you know.
No, you're not.
You're inside my gut someplace. Well, what are you, a conscience? Is that what you are?
You tell me.
All right, you're a conscience. So what do you got to say about anything? What gave you the right?
I haven't had anything to say about it until now. You never let me out before. But now I've got something to say about it. Oh boy, do I. I've been waiting a long time.
I never let you out. Oh, that's rich. Well, look, buddy, you ain't got no invitation now. I never asked you to show up, did I? So you can crawl back inside and hole up on your own as far as I'm concerned. Who needs you?
You need me.
I don't need anyone.
You've always needed me.
Yeah, sure.
When you got out of the reformatory, there was a parole officer. Remember him?
What parole officer?
A very decent guy. His name was Moriarty.
Oh, yeah.
He liked kids. Had a bunch of his own. You always got the feeling that when he tried to do things for you and straighten you out, it was because he had kids of his own. And but for the grace of God, you might be one of his.
Jaw. No wonder I kept you locked up inside. You really know how to talk my ear off. You're walking on your lower lip all the time. Well, I still say, who needs you? I'm asking you, what do you want from me?
Don't you know?
No, I don't. I'll tell you what I do know. I gotta go out and do a job. I gotta go knock off some old gleep in a bar on 38th Street, and if I don't do it by 2 a.m., you're gonna be able to take what's left of me and scrape me off of the wall with a spoon and dump me in a cup. I gotta get going. I ain't got much time left.
Correct. You don't have much time at all.
I'm telling you, you better get out of my face, or I'll smash up this mirror, and you'll be all over the floor. I'll do it, too. What's the matter, don't you think I can?
You're not listening to me. You've never had much time. Moriarty tried to help you when you got out of the reform school, but you didn't have time then either.
Get off my back!
You had a moment when you could have listened to him and paid attention in that moment, or you could have done what you did. Join another gang. It was your choice. It was always your choice. And 6 months later, you were in jail again, only this time it was for real, and Moriarty couldn't help you any more than that girl Janie Reardon could.
Janie Reardon? I remember Janie. She was a nice kid.
She was more than that. She was beautiful, inside and out, and she tried her best to set you straight.
What do you know about her?
I loved her, Jackie. Did you know that? I loved Janie Reardon.
You? You love Janie Reardon? Why, you're nothing but a piece of glass. You're me in the mirror. How could you love anybody? How could you love anything?
Oh, I could love. I could love deeply and intensely. I loved her, and I tried to get you too. But you were too busy. You graduated from the street gang. You moved up fast, didn't you?
I sure did.
You got mixed up in an extortion racket, shaking people down, parting them from their hard-earned money. Real sweet. You were a big shot, huh, Jackie? Still trying to prove something. And what did you prove that time?
I proved plenty.
You proved you were the #1 patsy of the world. You were the expert in bag holding. It was 2 years in a penitentiary after that one, wasn't it, Jackie? And when you got out, Janie Reardon had got married to a regular guy and moved away. She walked out of your life, Jackie. Out of our life. You cheated me out of her.
I don't care. I didn't care then and I don't care now. Dames, I can take or leave.
Dames you can take or leave. That's a statement for the press, isn't it? Can I quote you on that? A real fond sentiment. Except for one thing. It isn't true.
You calling me a liar?
You'd love to have a girl, wouldn't you? Somebody sweet and pretty. Somebody who'd stay with you and love you in return and be kind and gentle with you. You could have had that. Maybe you still can. The question is it too late?
Why don't you knock it off? Will you do that? Will you knock it off right now?
If you say so.
What do you want from me? I'm asking you a question. What do you want from me?
Calm down, Jackie. Have a smoke. Here, want one of mine?
Stop blowing it at me. Are you going to answer the question? I'm still waiting.
Well, it's pretty simple, really. I want to take over.
What?
I want to be John Rhodes. I want to be all the instincts you buried inside. I want to be what's left that's still good in you. The decency that you never let show. I want to be the courage you left behind. I want to be all the dreams you ever dreamed but never had the guts to live.
Fat chance, Buster. Big fat chance. I can walk out and grab a sandwich anytime, do anything I want.
Can you?
But you gotta stay in the mirror, and that ain't no statement for the press either. That's the goods. That's the ever-loving goods.
You've had your chance, and look what you did with it. You blew it. Now it's my time, my chance. By the look of things, I'd say you need me to be the man for a while.
Oh, yeah? I don't just talk the talk. I can walk the walk. I can go out and knock off an old man and cut me some nice cabbage for my trouble anytime I want to. And nobody's going to tell Jackie Rhodes what to do or how to act or what to feel, not you or anybody else.
Then why haven't you done it?
What are you talking about? There's still time.
Who's that, Jackie?
How do I know?
Don't you? Are you sure? Or did you forget? Maybe you wanted to forget.
I didn't forget nothing.
Then answer it. Go ahead.
Shut your trap for a minute. Let me think. I gotta think.
You know who it is, don't you, Jackie? Don't you? Go ahead, answer it.
Okay. Yeah, George. Yeah, you just called me on the way out. I was just leaving. Yeah, George. Sure. Honest, I'm on my way out. Sure, George, I know what time it is. I'll see you right here at 2:30. Sure. Sure, George. Yeah, I got it. See you then.
Still think you need the gun, huh?
Sure, I need it. I got a job to do. Get out of my mirror. I want to see how I look.
Doesn't make any difference, Jackie.
Sure it does. Man's got to look sharp. Nobody thinks he's a bum or nothing.
Nice tie. But you don't need that either.
Oh, yeah?
You're not going anywhere.
No.
You know why, Jackie? Because this job of yours, this killing, this last decision in a long line of dirty decisions, this is one I want to make.
Back off.
Jackie. Jackie.
What?
Look at my face. You know these eyes. I said look.
Okay, I'm looking already.
What do you see? I'm not kidding, you know that. You can tell. I want out now, Jackie. I want to take over. I want to help us. I want to get a decent job and make some friends.
I got a job and I got friends.
Yeah, but what kind?
I got everything I need.
You got nothing, only an ache inside, no friends, and no honor. You're nothing.
Knock it off!
Hey! How'd you do that?
I told you. It's time for me to come out.
Now, what do you think you're doing? Where are you going?
I'm going to take care of business. Oh, man, you don't know how good this feels.
You can't! You can't do that!
I just did, and I'm going to do a whole lot more before the night's over.
I'll stop you. Wait! How come I can't get out of this?
Mirror? Because that's where you live now. Inside me for a change. Better get used to it, tough guy, just till I get back, okay? See you in a while.
38th and Lex. You know where that is?
Yeah, I know.
Don't forget the gun.
I didn't forget it.
But it's right here in front of me on top of the dresser.
I don't need it.
Get up, little man. I said get up.
Hi, George.
I'm gonna take your skin off foot by foot.
You are.
Nobody went to the old man's bar tonight, Jackie. Nobody at all.
That right.
That's right. At last report, he was extremely healthy. Thanks to you. Thanks to you, you raunchy little welcher.
Easy, George. Don't get your blood pressure up.
I don't like your attitude. After all I've done for you. Given you another chance, and another, and another. And what do I get in return? No gratitude. Well, you just ran out of chances, buddy boy. Your extra time's all used up. Now I'm gonna take it out of your hide. What do you think of that?
I don't think anything.
You know, Jackie, it's nothing personal. It's just business. I like you. I always liked you. That's why I tried to cut you a break. But now, you think that if you keep your trap shut, I'll forget about it and it'll go away. Is that what you think?
No.
Speak up. I can't hear you. What do you got to say for yourself, Crumb? Huh? What?
What have I got to say for myself, George?
That's right. And make it good.
Very little. I have very, very little to say for myself. Not much at all. Just one sentence. 2 words, really. I resign. That's it, George. I resign.
What? You what?
I said I resign. You know what that means, don't you, George? It means quit. Walk out.
You're not walking anywhere. When I get through with you...
Throw in the towel. Toss in your cards. Retire. I like the sound of that one. Well, that's me. I'm retired as of, let's see, 2:42 a.m.
Why, you...
Oh, you can have your gun back, too. It's right there where you left it on the dresser.
I never figured you to be that much of a sucker, Jackie. Now that I've got my gun back, what do you think I'm gonna do with it? Or did you even think that far?
Yeah, I thought about it.
And?
And I figured you'd try to make me eat lead.
Well, you got that much right.
Of course, I took the liberty of removing the bullets first. Guess you want them back now, huh? Well, they're right here in the wastebasket. Here, let me give them to you.
Oh. Good, kid. I didn't think you had it in you.
Neither did I.
Come on, Jackie. Let's see what you got.
Why not? I already know what you got, and it's not much. I've seen your kind before, on the playground, in dark alleys, in the joint. You're a bully, George. The kind who pushes little kids around and rolls drunks and knocks over mom-and-pop stores when they're too old and weak to stand up to you. But as soon as somebody does, just once, you turn tail and run, don't you? Sure you do, 'cause you're chicken, George. You're the real chicken, otherwise you wouldn't worry about keeping everybody down in case they're stronger than you. You couldn't stand that. You can dish it up, but you sure can't take it.
What are you gonna do now, Jackie? Beat a big man on the street? Go ahead. Let's see how long you last.
Oh, I'll last, George.
Longer than you, a lot longer. I'll still be alive. I'll be walking around in the park feeding the squirrels while you're doing 25 to life in Sing Sing. That's gonna be tough, George. Real tough for a punk like you. Now get out and don't let me see your sorry face again. And give the desk man what I owe him on your way out, for the time I spent waiting for you in here.
See you in hell, Jackie.
Wrong, my name's not Jackie, it's John. That's Mr. Rhodes to you. And don't forget it. I'm the one who just changed your life permanently for the worse. Hello, desk. This is Jackie. This is John Rhodes. That's right, room 14. I'm checking out. No, for good. I'm not coming back. No, as a matter of fact, nothing is all right. The room is too hot, too small, and too dirty. It's just a thing for bums, but not for me. Hey, Jackie. John. We're John now. That was really slick. You liked it? I saw the whole thing from the mirror. It felt great. It did, didn't it? Well, let's hope we don't ever have to do it again. So, what do we do now? Now? We go look for a real job. We get it together. We stop biting our nails and we start living a life. Oh, and you can come out of there now. Thanks. Ready? I guess so. Then, let's get gone.
Exit Mr. Jackie, make that John Rhodes, age 34, about to carve himself a nicer and more acceptable piece of life. And while we do not offer this story as the norm or the rule, there is a school of thought that says there really are two people in each one of us. And so, for the gentlemen out there, a word to the wise: mind who you're shaving tomorrow morning. If you nick yourself and the mirror yells, ouch, you may have just checked into the Twilight Zone.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com, where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
A Nervous Man in a $4 Room, starring Adam Baldwin with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and based on a script by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Turk Muller and Carl Amari. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, Don Longo, the American Forces Radio and Television Service, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
This must be the place. Okay, Rocky, quit stalling and do it.
Yes.
Hiya.
Sorry, we're closed.
Is this the Southside Loan Company?
I said we're closed.
Well, it don't look like it.
Well, I was about to turn the sign around.
This'll just take a minute.
Come back tomorrow.
Well, see, that's just it. I can't come back tomorrow.
9 to 6, Monday through Saturday.
Say, you got a nice shop here. A little bit of everything, huh?
Bring in the merchandise. No radios, typewriters, or fishing poles. I pay top dollar.
You do, huh?
I have to lock up now.
Bet you got a lot of rings, jewelry, watches, stuff like that.
All in the safe. Bye now.
A safe, huh? What about this vase? Worth plenty, I bet.
I told you, I'm closed for the night. What do you want anyway?
Just this. Don't worry about it. I'll close up for you. Now just point me at the safe and I'm out of here. Probably in the back room. Didn't even lock it yet. What a loser. Now you're talking. Diamonds, gold, this is worth a fortune.
911. Police, I'm being robbed.
What? What are you doing? Calling the cops? That ain't very nice now, is it? Should have finished you off when I had the chance. Oh! Now I gotta use the back door.
Hold it right there. Put your gun down and throw your hands over your head.
Not this time, Screw. I ain't going back in the joint.
Stop! Stop or I'll shoot!
Missed me! Eat lead, copper!
The alley's a dead end. You ain't going anywhere.
We'll see about that.
Oh!
Portrait of a man at work. The only work he's ever done. The only work he knows. His name is Henry Francis Valentine, but he calls himself Rocky because that's the way his life has been. Rocky and perilous and uphill, at a dead run all the way. A thin, pale, stubby fox of a man who has eluded the hunter until tonight. He's tired of running, of wanting, of waiting for the breaks that came to others but never to him. Now he thinks it's all over, but he's wrong. For Rocky Valentine, a new career is just beginning in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, A Nice Place to Visit, starring Hal Sparks with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Mr. Valentine? What? Mr. Valentine.
Who are you?
I'm known as Mr. Pip. Can I help you?
Get your hands off me. Didn't do it. How do you know my name?
It's my job to know everything about you, Mr. Valentine. I hope you don't consider me presumptuous, but I see that you're in need of...
You a cop?
Oh, no, no, no.
I guess not. White shoes, white suit, white hair, some outfit. Never saw a cop dressed like that.
I'm your guide, as it were.
Guide? What?
Whatever you may desire. I'm at your service.
That I need like a hole in my head. I'm dizzy. What happened?
You had an accident. Lost your step, so to speak.
Some accident. Must have fell flat on my face.
Don't worry. Soon you'll be as fit as a fiddle. Come along now. I'm sure you'll want to get out of those rumpled clothes. Clean up a bit.
I told you, keep your hands off the merchandise.
If I've said anything to offend you...
Answer the question.
Question?
I want to know how come you know my name.
I believe I already told you.
You told me nothing. Let me clue you, fatso. I don't like games.
Oh, but that isn't true.
You calling me a liar?
Not at all, sir. But according to my notes, you like games very much. Roulette, blackjack, poker, craps.
Let me see that.
Between the ages of 7 and 10, you were quite fond of Mumbledy-Peg.
Say, what do you want anyway?
One thing and one thing only, Mr. Valentine. Your comfort. My job is to see to it that you get what you want, whatever it may be.
Ha!
Your heart's desire, as it were.
It's a pretty big assignment, pal.
I know, and I must say I'm rather looking forward to it. I'm sure it will entail a good deal of activity. Now, shall we go?
What if I don't want to? What if I got other plans?
Then of course you don't have to. It's entirely your decision. From now on, what you ask, you shall receive.
Yeah? In exchange for what?
How do you mean?
What do you get out of it?
Oh, nothing at all, Mr. Valentine. I assure you, the service is free.
Don't put me on, fat boy. Nothing's free. Nothing. Anything I ever got in this lousy world I had to take. You know why? Because there wasn't nobody going around passing out favors.
I'm sure there wasn't.
So what's the pitch? You want me to pull a job for you? Is that it?
I'm afraid you don't understand.
No? We'll see about that. Guess what I got in my pocket?
I'm sure I wouldn't know.
A 38, that's what. Take my word for it.
If you like.
Oh, wise guy, huh? Well, here's a good look. Okay, Santa Claus, hand over your wallet.
But I don't have a wallet.
Sure. Tell me another one.
Honestly. Wait, Mr. Valentine. It isn't really a wallet you want, is it? I do carry petty cash.
Take it out. Real slow.
Certainly. Here you are.
Give me that. 3, 4, 5, $700.
Will that be enough for now?
You got more where that came from?
Oh dear, yes. As much as you want.
I don't believe this.
Now, shall we go?
Yeah. Oh, and Fats.
Yes?
Won't try nothing funny.
I wouldn't think of it. Here we are. The penthouse.
Hey now.
You like it?
Sure I do.
Oh, I'm relieved.
Some pad, all right. Lots of mirrors, a bar. Look at that stereo. This is class, man. Real class.
Chinese modern, I believe they call it. I was afraid you might find the red velvet walls a bit much.
Not on your life. Who's it belong to? Some crooked politician?
Why, it belongs to you, Mr. Valentine. That is, if you approve.
You kidding? This is to die for.
Of course, we can make any changes you wish. I wasn't sure about the pool table, but I thought we'd give it a try. Mr. Valentine, are you all right?
You mean all this gets thrown into the deal?
There's no need to negotiate. It's already in the deal. Look here.
What?
Didn't you notice what it says outside the door? Read the nameplate.
Henry Francis Valentine.
You see? This is now your residence.
No kidding.
Now, if you'll please follow me. And this is the master bedroom.
Wow! That's a real king-size bed, huh?
Emperor size.
I dig the mirrors in the ceiling.
Bathroom in there. Now then, I'm sure you'd like a change of clothes, freshen up a bit.
Yeah, sure, but first you gotta give me the pitch.
I thought I explained.
Come on! The gimmick, the angle, the catch! What do I gotta do for all this?
Nothing. I can't tell you any more than I already have, honestly.
All right, I get it. You're just a goon.
I am?
A messenger boy, servant. You work for somebody, right?
Well, yes, in a way.
When do I get to see him?
See?
Mr. Big, your boss.
Oh, I really couldn't say.
Okay, goon. That's fine by me. I can wait. So what's next?
As I was saying, this is your wardrobe. I hope you'll find something that suits you.
That's pretty funny. Suits. Regular comedian. How many you got in here?
Oh, dozens, hundreds perhaps. I haven't counted them. Something for every occasion. Any particular color or style?
Nah. I don't care. You pick it.
Oh, I could hardly presume to do that, sir. However, keeping in mind your taste, let me see. Perhaps a nice pinstripe, if the lapels that you're liking.
It'll do.
And to go with the dark material, a nice tie. I believe your favorite color is yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Splendid. It should go well with, let me see, a new pair of brown shoes, like the ones you have on. Well, sir?
Make up your mind. What's the matter? You got no taste?
My taste doesn't matter. Perhaps these, a smart black and white pair with tassels and pointed toes.
Fine.
I'll just lay your selections on the bed. Shirts, socks, and underclothes in the drawer. Quite a large stock. And in this ebony case, a selection of jewelry and accessories.
Jewelry, huh? Let me see.
Cufflinks, tie tacks, rings, watches, a little bit of everything. I'll draw your bath.
Yeah, you do that. You do that.
All ready, Mr. Valentine. I've adjusted the water to medium hot.
Hey, between you and me, Fats, who do they want me to bump off, huh? Must be somebody important, you know? A real VIP.
Oh, no, sir. As I've already explained.
I know it's free because I'm such a good guy.
I'll leave the room while you bathe.
Sit right there and wait.
Yes, sir.
I'll be out in a couple of minutes.
Take your time. Please.
Hey, Fats?
Yes, sir?
Don't try anything while I'm in here. I got my gun with me. One wrong move and you're Swiss cheese, you understand?
Perfectly.
When I tell you, pass in my new clothes one at a time.
Absolutely.
And no funny business. Hey, check out the new duds.
Very impressive, sir.
Everything fits.
Of course.
I'll say this, your guy sure knows his threads.
Now, Mr. Valentine, if you'll follow me to the living room.
What's all this?
I took the liberty of calling room service. I thought you must be getting hungry. So?
What'd you order, the whole menu?
A little bit of everything. All your favorites. Steak, potatoes, spaghetti with meatballs, a hero sandwich, French fries, ketchup, chicken noodle soup, peanut butter and jelly, fried chicken strips, donuts, and a banana split. Won't you have a seat?
You first.
No, thank you.
I'm not asking, I'm telling. I want to see you taste everything.
Oh, but I don't eat.
So I was right. You're in on it.
I haven't eaten in... why, it must be 2 or 3 centuries.
That's a good one. Eat! Or is there something wrong with it?
No.
Then chow down.
I can't. I've forgotten how.
Pretty slick. You give me a bath, some clothes, then poison me. I'll tell you something. You gotta get up pretty early to put one over on Rocky Valentine. You think you're smart, don't you, Fats? Yeah, you're smart, all right, but you're not smart enough.
What are you doing?
Just this. If you won't eat the food, you're gonna eat lead, big boy, because this here is the final course.
You have me at a disadvantage, sir. I didn't expect the bullets to have such impact. I'll clean up the broken dishes.
You got a bulletproof vest under that white suit, huh? Pretty slick. Okay, let's see how your head holds up right between the eyes.
Mr. Valentine, please.
Huh? I couldn't have missed, not at this range.
That's just it. You didn't miss.
Maybe there's something wrong with the bullets. Try that mirror over there.
Mr. Valentine, perhaps you'd like a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, good idea. Where's the scotch?
Here.
Hold on. Where'd this whiskey come from? It wasn't here a minute ago.
I know. I provided it in case.
What do you mean you provided it? What are you, a magician? What's going on? This ain't no regular apartment. Where am I?
You might want to sit down.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Valentine, do you remember when we met earlier this evening? I told you I was, in a sense, your guide. And you said you needed a guide like a hole in the head?
Yeah.
Well, as a matter of strict fact, you had a hole in your head only a short time ago.
What are you talking about?
A bullet hole. The policeman, remember?
In the alley. They yelled for me to stop. And I didn't, but they... You mean I'm dead?
Why, yes! By Jove, you've got it!
Then if I'm dead, all this stuff, the penthouse, the booze, the free clothes... I must be in heaven. You're my guardian angel, right? Something like that?
Yes, Mr. Valentine, something like that. But...
And I can have anything I want.
Anything.
Big talk, Fatso. Let's see some proof.
Proof?
Real proof. Right now. I want money, moolah, simoleons, cold hard cash.
I gave you what I had in my pocket.
Chump change. I'm talking about real money. Make it $1 million.
$1 million?
And 5G bills.
As you wish.
Okay, where is it?
Look in that drawer. Under the desk.
You're putting me on $1 million. But what am I supposed to do with it? I don't want to spend it all by my lonesome.
No?
That's no fun. I need a chick.
I take it you're using a slang term.
A broad, a dame, you know, make sure she's stacked. Curves all over the place, you dig?
I'm not sure.
Let me spell it out for you. Beautiful.
Oh, now I understand.
So, when does she get here?
Hi.
Hi. Who are you? I mean...
My name's Lita. What's yours?
You did good, Fats. Real good.
Thank you, sir.
Do you mind if I dance?
Go right ahead.
When I hear music like this, I don't know. I get this feeling and I have to move my body.
Me too. May I have this dance?
I bet you'd never ask.
Hiya, doll.
Hi, yourself.
Call me Rocky. Now I know I'm in heaven.
Will there be anything else?
Not right now, Jeeves.
Very good, sir.
But hang around. I might need you later in case I want more.
Of course, Mr. Valentine.
No more bets, please. No more bets.
Hurry up, Rocky.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Are you all finished?
Not on your life, sweetheart. How about 33 red?
33 red!
Yeah!
Hey, the gentleman in the pinstripe suit.
Rocky, you're the man.
The best.
How about that? I win again. Hey, Fats!
Something I can do for you?
No, something I can do for you. Put your money on the table right there. 14 black. Rocky's hot tonight. Am I right, dolls?
You sure are.
He is.
He's a winner.
I'm afraid I don't have any money.
You don't? Well, what do they pay you in? Halos or something?
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Combinations, odd and even.
Okay, let's go.
No more bets.
Come on.
14 black. 14 black.
That makes what? 80 grand.
Closer to 100.
In an hour. How about that, Fats? Is Rocky hot or is he hot?
He is most definitely hot.
Hey, Lita.
What, Rocky?
Open your purse. Go cash these in for me, okay, babe?
Sure.
Hold on.
Yeah?
100 G's, sweetheart. I count real good. Get me?
Don't worry, Rocky. Be right back.
What now, sir?
Come on, let's see what's shaking with the cubes. I got this table spooked.
Very well. The dice table is this way.
No more bets.
Oh, there's a slot machine.
You want to play, doll?
Can I?
Sure. Here's a silver dollar. Wait a minute. I'll put it in for you. I got the magic.
Jackpot!
I told you.
Would you like me to carry them for you?
Yeah, sure. And give the ladies a tip.
Very good, sir.
7 out, line away.
Step aside. Let me show you how it's done.
That, sir?
Here's your money, Rocky.
Put it on the line.
All of it, sir?
Why not? When you're hot, you're sizzling.
Money talks. Get your bets down. Hard ways, horn bets, any craps.
Breathe on them for me, doll.
Sure, Rocky.
New shooter coming out. Yo, 11. Frontline winner.
Here you go, doll. Go get yourself a new dress or something. Something skimpy.
Gee, thanks, Rocky.
How much loot we got?
Approximately 200,000.
Bet, sir?
Let me see. Give me a proposition. How much for another 11?
16 to 1.
Put everything on 11.
Maybe you should hold some back, Rocky.
Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna buy and sell this joint. Same dice.
Yes, sir.
Guess them for me.
If you say so.
Same good shooter coming out, looking for a point. Yo, 11. Winner, frontline winner.
I'll have to get you a briefcase for your winnings, sir.
You do that, Fats. Get 2. Get a whole bunch of them. I ain't stopping now, not the way my luck is running. Never had a night like this.
Place your bets.
Okay, buddy, let's do it again. Same bit, same bet. Hey, I'm dry as a bone. Anybody get me a drink or what?
I'll get it for you, Rocky.
Me!
Pressing 11, all bets down.
Come on now. Like the song says, luck be a lady.
Move your car, please. This is a no parking zone.
Whew. Making money really takes it out of you. Where's the loot?
I have 2 briefcases, sir, and the ladies each have 1.
Good, my arm's sore.
They're heavy.
I don't mind.
Where are we going now?
Get your car, sir?
Yeah, big convertible, pink and white. And be careful with it, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loading and unloading only. No parking.
Huh. Something bothering you, Mr. Valentine?
Yeah, him.
The policeman? He's only doing his job, maintaining order.
Lousy screws. Think they're the king of the hill just because they got a badge and a few lousy inches?
How do you mean?
Every cop I ever see is about 6.5 feet tall. Look at him. Lording it over everybody.
Oh, dear. That was indiscreet of me. I should have realized.
Not your fault.
Oh, but it is. I'll fix it for you. Officer,
Yeah.
come over here for a moment.
Yeah, what do you want, mister?
Better?
Sure is. Hey, Screw!
May I help you?
Your hat's on, crooked trooper. Now get out of my sight, your mother's calling you. Here's a kick in the pants to get you moving.
I'm going. I'm going.
Look at him running on those little legs. I sure showed him, didn't I?
Your car, sir.
Okay, kid. Here, you keep the change.
Oh, that's $100 bill.
Knock yourself out. Come on, let's blow this joint.
I'll drive if you like, sir.
I like. Okay, Fats, put the pedal to the metal.
Whatever you wish, Mr. Valentine.
You broads in the back seat, hang on.
Should we fasten our seatbelts?
Maybe we better.
It wrinkles my dress.
Hey, what do you say we open her up and see what this baby will really do?
Very well.
We're gonna crash.
Not on your life. I got all the luck tonight. Punch it, Pip. Man, this is really living, huh?
In a manner of speaking, Mr. Valentine. In a manner of speaking.
Where's my pad?
Just at the end of the hall.
Fats, do me a favor.
Yes?
I want to get rid of that heap we've been driving.
Is anything wrong? It seems to go fast enough.
Yeah, but the ashtrays are full.
I'll make a note. Change car.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What is it, Mr. Valentine?
We forgot the suitcases full of dough.
Oh, yeah.
He's right. I set mine down and...
No need to worry. After all, you can win it back tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, girls, go on inside. I want to talk to Fats.
Okay.
Sure, Rocky.
We'll wait up for you.
What's on your mind?
How about tomorrow we look up some of my old buddies, like Mike Fink and Matt Gorman and Silky Armstrong? What's the matter? Didn't they make it?
Oh, it isn't that, Mr. Valentine. It's... Well, you see, all of this is your own private domain, as it were. It was made for you alone.
What about the broads? I mean, they're extras, like in a movie?
In a sense, yes. Everyone here is, except, of course, you and me.
Oh. Well, we'll just party it up tonight anyway. You too, of course.
I'm not permitted, sir.
Why? Angels ain't supposed to have fun? Come on, who's to know?
Sorry, sir.
Man, you really pulled rough duty with this job, didn't you?
It has its compensations.
Hey, Fatso, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Something's been kind of bugging me. Don't get me wrong. I ain't ashamed of my life. You know, anything I did, well, I did it because I had to. You understand?
Perfectly.
Of course, I ain't saying I was the greatest guy in the world. Maybe I made a few wrong moves, but, you know, like a shrink said one time, I'm sort of a victim of my environment, you know? Can't get away from that, right?
Whatever you say.
I never got a break, you know, never. Old man a drunk, old lady a tramp, no lousy dough in the house. I mean, what do they expect? I should grow up to be president? The thing I want to know is, how come they let me in here? I thought this place was for school teachers and like that.
Oh, we have some school teachers here, Mr. Valentine.
Well, must have been something real good I did once, something that made up for everything else, huh? Yeah, maybe that's it, but what was it? What'd I ever do that was good? So, how do I find out?
We have a hall of records. It isn't far. Perhaps you would like me to take you there.
They open now?
They're always open.
Let's go. Wait, what about the dolls?
Don't worry, sir. Something tells me they'll fend for themselves till you get back. Right this way. I'll ring for the elevator.
Will you look at this?
The files are over here, sir.
It's the biggest room I've ever been in. You can't even see the ceiling.
Strictly speaking, there isn't one. Valentine, The V's should be in one of these cabinets.
How'd they get all the fog on the floor, like some kind of movie?
I'm afraid the movies are only a pale imitation. Here, this should be the one. V. Ah, here it is.
Henry Francis Valentine. That's me. Born Brooklyn, New York, cried a lot as a baby. I did? At age 6, tortured small dog. Well, why not? It bit me. At age 7, began stealing toys from dime store. Age 8, organized street gang known as the Angels. How about that? Great bunch of kids. That's what we called ourselves, the Angels. Can you believe it? Age 9, broke into bicycle store. Age 10, beat up smaller child, hospitalized with injuries. Hey, what is this anyway?
Your permanent record, sir.
But it goes on for pages and pages. Nothing but all the bad things I ever did. It's thick as a book. I don't get it.
Get what?
You don't think there was a mistake, do you?
Not likely.
Then don't figure. Where's the good stuff?
I wouldn't worry, sir. I'm sure the record is quite complete.
Well, hey, if it don't bother him, then I guess I ain't gonna let it bother me, you know what I mean?
I believe I do. Seen enough?
Yeah, plenty.
What now, Mr. Valentine?
I don't know. Maybe fool around with the dolls, maybe go and shoot some craps first.
I'll bring the car around.
Nah, I can catch a cab. I got some thinking to do anyway.
Very good. If you need me, just pick up any phone. Dial 1-800-PIP.
Sure thing. I'll see you, Fats.
Place your bets, hard ways, any craps.
Put it all on double sixes.
All of it?
You heard me.
Yes, sir. All bets down. Same good shooter coming out. $12, midnight, winner 12. Say, you want to stay up all night?
What?
Double sixes, midnight. Let it ride, sir?
No, forget it.
Your chips.
Yeah, sure. Lucky 13.
13 it is. No more bets. 13 red. Pay the gentleman with the yellow tie.
Can't believe there's the hottest shooter I ever saw.
Don't you want your chips, sir?
Mail them to me. Okay, pick up your hand. That's it. How many cards you want?
I'm okay.
How about you?
I don't need any either.
Lita, how many?
I think I'll play these.
Dealer stance, Pat. What do you got?
Huh?
Now's the time when you lay them down.
Oh. Let me see. I got a full house.
Great. What do you got, doll?
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you. Looks like a straight flush queen high.
Oh, is that good?
It's great. It's just great. Lita, show me your cards.
But everybody will know what I have.
It's okay. Yep, you got her beat. Straight flush king high.
I win.
Not so fast. Any other game you could bet the farm. But here, read 'em and weep. I got a royal flush.
You win again, Mr. Valentine.
Yeah, I know already. That's all I ever do in this nutty place. Win, win, win.
Is there anything else you'd like us to do?
There must be something.
Nah, get out of here, all of yous. Sick of looking at you.
Can we come back later?
Don't call us, we'll call you. Go on, scram. Now what am I supposed to do? Play tiddlywinks? Maybe a game of 8-ball. Nah, straight pool. What's the good of that? One shot and I run the whole table. Where's the phone? 1-800-PIP.
Yes, Mr. Valentine. What can I do for you?
You can get yourself over here right away. I got a bone to pick with you.
Really?
Stop all that creeping around. Why don't you use the front door like regular people?
Anything you say, Mr. Valentine.
Anything I say. Will you knock it off?
Is something wrong, sir?
No! Nothing's wrong. Everything's peachy. Look, I've been here for a month and I can't take it anymore.
I don't understand.
I'll spell it out. I'm bored, Fatso. I'm bored. There's no excitement around here, you dig? No kicks.
But the gambling, I thought you enjoyed it.
I do, but when you win every time, that ain't gambling, that's charity.
I could arrange for you to lose occasionally. Would that help?
Yeah, maybe. No good, I'd know.
Perhaps you miss your old vocation.
Now you're getting warm.
There's a nice bank you could rob. It's on the corner. Or would you prefer a jewelry store?
Bank's okay, I guess.
Fine. Now, as to the getaway car, we have quite a wide selection. Something inconspicuous, I imagine.
Any chance I'll get caught?
Certainly, if that's what you'd like. Let me make a note of it.
Look, don't bother. Look, Fatso, I don't know how to say this, but it just ain't the same thing. What's the kick in knocking off a bank if everybody's in on it, huh? Even the dames. I never thought I'd get bored with beautiful dames, but... See, I wouldn't expect an angel to understand this. Scoring with the chick doesn't mean anything if she's set up in advance. I mean, everything's great, really great. It's just the way I always imagined it. But, see, I tell you, Fats, I don't think I fit in here.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you do.
No, I'm serious. Somebody must have goofed. Look, I'm gonna go nuts if I have to stay here another day. I just don't belong in heaven. I want to go to the other place.
Heaven? Whatever gave you the idea you were in heaven? Mr. Valentine, this is the other place.
Portrait of Henry Francis Valentine. Small-time crook, grifter, thief, and worse. A scared, angry little man who never got the breaks he thought he deserved. Now he has everything he ever wanted. And he's going to have to live with it for all eternity in a place called the Twilight Zone.
More from the Twilight Zone after this.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas, and I'd like to take a moment to thank you for tuning into our show. We've been producing these radio versions of the classic Twilight Zone TV series since 2002, and if you're a regular listener, you know that our radio versions are based on the original TV shows we've all come to know and love. But I'm excited to announce that very soon you'll start to hear brand new stories that are not based on the original TV shows. We're commissioning writers to produce fresh, new story ideas that will star many of your favorite Hollywood stars, so be sure to stay tuned for them. Also, I want to stay in closer contact with you, so I've started a producer's blog on our website at www.twilightzoneradio.com. On my blog, you'll get weekly updates and the latest news and information on our Twilight Zone radio dramas, the stars we've recently signed, the new story ideas you can look forward to hearing, when your favorite episode will be aired, and much, much more. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can download 3 free shows or any of our past shows for only $1.95 each. Plus, you can purchase CDs of all of our shows in our Twilight Zone store. Find a radio station in your area playing our broadcasts, ways to contact me, and much, much more. So be sure to log on to www.twilightzoneradio.com, and I'll see you in the zone.
A Nice Place to Visit, starring Hal Sparks with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Charles Beaumont. Heard in the cast were Nick Sandys, Doug James, Laura Russell, Fernette Lebo, Amber Lake, Jeff Lupetin, Vince Amari, Kurt Nabig, Rosalind Alexander, and Carl Amari. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Jason Mallow for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are those of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
He's dead. Get him down.
Yes, Captain.
Clemens, what the devil do you think you're doing?
Cutting him down, Captain.
This is the last of the rope, Clemens. There's still one more to go. Just untie him. For pity's sake, catch him before he falls into the river. Traitor or not, he deserves a decent burial.
Captain, the rope's looking pretty frayed. I'm not sure it'll take the weight of another prisoner.
It'll have to.
But, Captain...
I said it'll have to.
Yes, sir.
You have just witnessed a military execution. Death is a dignitary who, when he comes announced, is to be received with formal manifestations of respect, even by those most familiar with him. This particular execution occurred on Owl Creek Bridge in northern Alabama during the war between the states. You might find it in the works of that past master of the incredible Ambrose Bierce, but its proper home is in the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone and our story, An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge, starring Christian Stolte, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Hurry up, Clemens. I want to get this last one hanged while it's still daylight.
Almost got him, Captain.
Your friends are dead, Peyton. That's your name, isn't it? Mr. Peyton Farquhar. Your act of treachery came to nothing, Peyton. And now you'll be called to account. I wouldn't recommend you think of doing anything as stupid as trying to get off this bridge. Apart from the fact that your wrists are tied behind your back, you'll find yourself more than adequately surrounded, whichever way you choose to run. See those sentinels at either end? Please don't get the impression they're just taking a rest. The way they're holding their rifles, they call that the support position. Means they're always at the ready. As a good soldier of the Federal Army should be. Don't say too much, do you? Huh? Peyton? Peyton Farquhar. Hello? Anybody at home? And here I thought you were a true Southern gentleman. I know what you're thinking, Peyton. That maybe you could make that 20-foot drop into the water. And who knows, maybe you're good at that. But after that, your chances for continued survival become pretty slim. Look over there on the bank of the stream. You know what that is? It's the muzzle of a cannon. You see, there's an outpost near here. If you really squint, you can see a company of infantry at parade rest. Think of them as spectators if you want. But if you sincerely want to swim for it, you might just as well be giving them target practice, which, believe me, they don't really need.
You want to leave your wife a pretty-looking corpse, don't you? Still not in the mood for talking, huh? Well, I can understand that, time like this. A man needs to get his thoughts in order, ready himself for, you know. Perhaps I can help you with that. From a purely practical standpoint, I mean. I'm not a priest or anything like that. Truth to tell, my knowledge of matters theological doesn't amount to very much at all. But I can tell you a little bit about how it'll happen. Me and Clemens will escort you out to the center of the bridge, then introduce you to Captain Newman. He's a nice man. You'll like him. Me and Clemens salute the captain, then we stand behind him, leaving you face to face with the sergeant. Now, he's not such a nice man, sorry to say, but... Oh, I forgot. You two have already met. Well, when the moment comes, you'll both be standing on opposite ends of the same plank. He stands on the safe end, but you probably already guessed that. And you probably guessed that it's his job to hold the plank in place. Then, when the captain feels the time is right for him, not for you, he gives a signal to the sergeant. The sergeant steps aside, the plank tilts, and down you go. Nah, never having been hanged myself, I can't give you any information on what your final moments on this earth might feel like. But I can tell you, I've seen more than a few of these. And I'm sorry to have to tell you, it doesn't look any too pleasant. Anything to say about that? Well...
I am a living man.
How's that? Speak up, Peyton. If you got any famous last words, we should hear them. Otherwise, they won't be famous.
I am a living man!
Not for much longer. No, sir, not for much longer.
Captain says we're ready for him.
Hear that, Peyton? We're ready for you. They say the Lord hates a coward, so take my advice and try and face it with a smile.
Why do you have to do that, Levine?
Do what?
Taunt him like that.
He shouldn't expect anything better. This is war. He was on the wrong side.
The wrong side? Do you think he thinks that?
I don't give a damn what goes on inside his head. Neither should you, Clemens. And unless you want to end up with a noose around your neck, don't let anyone else hear you talking like that. Now, help me up with him.
Oh, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, my darling, what have I done? What have I done to you and the children? I promised you. Promised I'd come back. What is a man if he's not as good as his word? What am I?
Secure the noose.
The noose. If only I could free my hands. Perhaps I could throw off the noose. Perhaps I really could dive into the stream. I might evade the bullets, and if I swam vigorously enough, reach the bank, then take to the woods and get away. Get back home. Yes, home. And back to you, Elizabeth. Thank God home is outside their lines. My wife and little ones are still beyond the invaders' farthest advance. That pounding. What is causing that pounding? It's like the stroke of a blacksmith's hammer on the anvil. Is it distant, nearby, or both? Perhaps it's my death knell. Feels like a knife being thrust into my ear. Damn them, what's taking them so long? If you're gonna do it, just do it!
Sergeant, step away.
Too late. My God, it's too late. Oh, Elizabeth.
So, how much further is it?
What? Much further to where? Where am I?
You're home, Mr. Farquhar. How much further?
A little further. Yes, a little further. Just keep along this road. I'm sorry, I'm somewhat confused.
Hardly surprising. You've just woken up. It usually takes me a good half hour and a stiff drink before I know my own name. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a stiff drink on you, would you?
Oh, I'm afraid not.
Too bad.
No, wait. I can't have been sleeping.
Why not?
Look at me, I'm walking. How could I fall asleep walking?
Horses fall asleep standing up.
But not walking.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've got to the end of plenty of days without the faintest idea what I've done. Of course, as I explained to you, Mr. Farquhar, I drink a bit.
You know my name?
Mm-hmm. You're Mr. Peyton Farquhar.
How do you know my name?
You told me.
I did.
Sure you did. Right after I found you on the bank of the river.
The bank?
The southern bank. When I discovered you, you were digging your fingers into the sand, throwing it over yourself in handfuls, and almost blessing it.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do.
You don't remember?
No.
Well, it's what you did. You said it reminded you of diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
I said that?
I got the impression there was nothing beautiful you didn't think it resembled. Naturally, I was quite convinced at that moment that you were insane. No offense, sir.
Sounds like a very natural reaction. I would have come to the same conclusion.
And then you said something that captured my attention.
And what was that?
Still don't remember?
Please, refresh my memory.
You said, now let me think. This was all good stuff. I don't want to get it wrong. Oh, yes. You noted a definite order in the arrangement of the trees. That a strange roseate light shone through the spaces among their trunks, and the wind made in their branches the music of aeolian harps. Well, sir, I've been from one end of this great land to the other, and I've met many madmen. Some of them confined for their own good, some of them elected to high office, but never a madman with such a poetic grasp of the language. That was when I knew you were just too interesting to leave where I found you.
I do remember.
Now it all comes back to you.
Not all of it, not yet. But I remember lying on the bank. I was so content there. More than I've ever been in my... Right then and there, I had no wish to perfect my escape. I was happy to remain in that enchanting spot until they recaptured me.
Recaptured, eh? You haven't mentioned that before. Of course, you haven't said much of anything since I found you. You're a man on the run, then.
Forgive me, Mr. I'm sorry I don't seem to be able to recall your name.
It'll come to you.
Well, no offense, sir, but I'm not sure it would be wise to tell you the details.
You're not a trusting man.
Of late, I've become somewhat disappointed in human nature. I'm not sure why.
This is a new world, Mr. Farquhar. It's understandable that you'd be cautious. But Rest assured, I'm not what you might call political. But I do love a good story if you have one to tell.
My story? I have no story. I have a life.
A life that's become considerably more interesting of late, I'd venture to say. But beyond your name, I know nothing about you. What manner of man is Peyton Farquhar?
Why do you want to know?
The road I travel is long and lonely. I'm starved of intelligent conversation, and the only voice I ever hear is my own. Talking to oneself leads inevitably to madness. With you here as my temporary companion, I can stave off that unfortunate condition for at least another day.
I see. And tell me, sir, where are you headed?
Anywhere I'm welcome and nowhere I'm not. In short, nowhere in particular. So, you were telling me about yourself.
Very well. My name is
Peyton Farquhar.
Peyton Farquhar. I'm a planter in these parts.
A planter, eh? Good to have land.
It is.
So, I guess you have slaves.
Naturally.
No need to adopt that tone, Mr. Farquhar. I told you I'm not a political, just asking.
Well, as it happens, I am what you would call a political. The Farquhars are an old and highly respected Alabama family. I'm naturally an original secessionist and ardently devoted to the Southern cause.
Oh, your memory is reliable when it comes to the matter of who you are, if not where.
I suppose so.
And yet, if you'll forgive my temerity, for all your patriotic fervor, you clearly didn't take service with the gallant army of the South. May I ask why that was?
Circumstances of an imperious nature prevented me from doing so, but I assure you I chafed under the inglorious restraint, longing for the release of my energies, the larger life of the soldier, the opportunity for distinction.
And in good faith and without too much qualification, you assent to at least part of the dictum that all's fair in love and war.
Are you mocking me by any chance?
I would never, ever risk a fellow traveler's friendship for such a trivial gain. Please, continue, I beg of you. I imagine that the opportunity to serve your birthplace came at last, as it comes to all men in wartime.
It did. It was one evening, as I was sitting under the magnolia trees near the entrance to my grounds. I was with my wife, Elizabeth. The children were playing nearby. This is the life.
It surely is, my dear. It surely is.
Look at it. It's all so perfect. I'll tell you frankly, Elizabeth, if I should die this very moment, I'd die a happy man.
Peyton, darling, I wish you wouldn't say such ghoulish things. I can't bear the thought.
I have no fear, Elizabeth. I have no intention of passing away from sheer bliss. I just wanted to make the point that, well, that on such a beautiful evening as this, it's almost impossible to believe there is a war.
I wish there weren't.
But there must be.
Why, Peyton?
For them. For the sake of the children. They deserve the best future we can give them. Isn't that worth dying for?
I understand that, Peyton. I do. It's just that... I sometimes wonder if we couldn't... Peyton, look!
That soldier. He's one of ours.
Water. Please.
You're exhausted.
Peyton, should I fetch one of the slaves?
By no means. We'll take care of him ourselves. Get him some water, Elizabeth. Let me help you down, sir.
Oh, thank you.
You must be starved. Come inside, my man.
Oh, this is a splendid meal. Thank you.
Some more?
Alice, more cornbread.
No, please. This hospitality is far more than I deserve.
Nonsense, nonsense. Nothing is too good for our brave boys. Tell me, Corporal, whose command are you with?
Colonel Tolliver, 13th North Carolina.
How are things at the front?
We hear so little down here.
I'm sorry to say things are not going so well. Not so well at all. The Yankees are repairing the railroads in preparation for another advance. They've reached the Owl Creek Bridge.
Owl Creek Bridge?
Yes, sir. They've put it in order and built a stockade on the north bank. I'm sure you know what that'll mean.
Yes. If they can run trains over the bridge, there'll be nothing to stop them. Damn those sons of... Forgive me, Elizabeth. You shouldn't be subjected to this manner of talk.
Peyton, I understand...
Go and see what's keeping Alice with the cornbread.
As you wish, my dear.
Something on your mind, sir?
Corporal, refresh my memory. It's about 30 miles to Owl Creek Bridge?
About that. Maybe even a little less.
And there's no force on this side of the creek?
Only a picket post a half-mile out, on the railroad, and a single sentinel at our end of the bridge.
Suppose a man, or perhaps several men, civilians and persons of intelligence, should elude the picket post and perhaps get the better of the sentinel. What could they accomplish?
Accomplish? Well, sir, I was there a month ago. I saw that the flood of last winter lodged a great quantity of driftwood against the wooden pier at this end of the bridge.
Driftwood, eh? It's dry now, exceedingly dry. If someone were to put a light to that driftwood, it'd burn like tow.
That it would, sir.
And that would mean the end of the Owl Creek Bridge.
I don't think the Yankees would care for that. Not one damn bit would they care for it.
And it goes without saying that such a conflagration would seriously hinder the northern effort.
Oh, it would. But you should know, sir, the commandant's issued an order declaring that any civilian caught interfering with the railroad, its bridges, tunnels, or trains will be summarily hanged. I've seen the order. It's posted everywhere.
Risk is a part of life, soldier. You face it every day.
I do. That I do.
And in my own small way, I've done what I can. No service is too humble to perform in the aid of the South. And should the opportunity present itself, no adventure would be too perilous to undertake if consistent with the character of a civilian who is at heart a soldier, of course.
Mr. Farquhar, you are a true son of the South, and a very brave gentleman.
Elizabeth, I have to go away.
Away? For how long, Peyton?
Probably just a couple of days.
Why?
Business. Larson will be going with me, maybe Zeller too. I don't know. I'll have to ask him.
Peyton, don't go. I don't want you to. The children need you.
It's for the sake of the children that I'm doing this, Elizabeth. Why can't you understand that?
I do understand. I really do, but I'm afraid... terrified of losing you.
If a man doesn't stand up for what he believes in, then we lose everything.
Just promise me one thing. Promise you'll come back to me.
I promise. And I'm a man who keeps his promises, my love.
Setting fire to the Owl Creek Bridge. Sounds like a most audacious plan.
It was.
I must confess, Mr. Farquhar, I'm a little confused.
How so?
You strike me as a competent and determined gentleman. I imagine whatever you want out of life, you get it.
That's fair to say. What of it?
Simply that I'm surprised your endeavor came to nothing.
And what makes you imagine that?
Your present predicament, the absence of your co-conspirators, those marks upon your neck. And if someone had set the Owl Creek Bridge alight, I'm sure I would have noticed it in some way. Let me check. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and... Nope, no smoke.
You're a very thorough fellow. For a moment I thought you might know more of my situation than you let on.
From the way you talk, do I take it someone in your party betrayed you?
Not in my party. But you recall the corporal who appeared at my plantation?
Of course.
He was a federal scout.
Then you were deliberately entrapped.
It seems they wanted to weed out the civilians who might cause them some trouble. If I'd only stayed out a little longer that night, I'd probably have seen that same rider repass my plantation, going northward in the direction from which he'd come.
From the Owl Creek Bridge.
Precisely.
And when you and your co-conspirators...
Patriots.
...made your assault on the bridge, the military were waiting for you.
They made me watch as they hanged my friends for an act of treachery. The sergeant who put them to death was the same man who lured us there.
Is there no honor in conflict? I've never been accused of having much imagination, but I might have guessed it would be something like that. I would say, sir, that you have too kindly an expression for one whose neck is in the hemp.
It isn't.
Isn't what?
In the hemp.
Of course, of course. What I mean, Mr. Farquhar, is that you are clearly no vulgar assassin. Fortunately, the liberal military code makes provision for hanging many kinds of persons. And gentlemen are not excluded.
As they fastened the noose around my neck, I tried to fix my thoughts on my family. But there were so many trivial distractions. The water, touched to gold by the early sun. A piece of dancing driftwood caught in the sluggish current. The brooding mists under the banks some distance down the stream. Then there was a sharp pressure around my throat, followed by a sense of suffocation. Agony shot from my neck downward through every fiber of my body and limbs like streams of pulsating fire, heating me to an intolerable temperature. There was no more thought, only sensations. The intellectual part of my nature was effaced. I had power only to feel, and feeling was torment. I was conscious of motion, encompassed in a luminous cloud, of which I was now merely the fiery heart, without material substance. I swung through unthinkable arcs of oscillation, like a vast pendulum.
But you're here.
What? What?
I said, you're here. Why is that?
The rope, it snapped, and I fell into the stream. With a terrible suddenness, the light about me shot upward. There was a loud splash, then all was cold and dark. My power of thought was restored, and I knew instantly what had happened.
And your hands, were they still bound?
They were.
Then forgive me, but why didn't you drown?
The noose was tight around my neck. It kept the water from my lungs.
And kept you from breathing. When you get into a predicament, sir, you don't do it by half measures.
I suppose not. To die of hanging at the bottom of a river. Even at that moment, it seemed ludicrous to me. I opened my eyes in the darkness. I saw above me a gleam of light, distant, inaccessible. I was still sinking, and the light became fainter and fainter until it was a mere glimmer. Then it began to grow and brighten, and I knew I was rising toward the surface. Knew it with reluctance, for I was very comfortable.
Comfortable?
Oh, yes. It was a question of preference at that point, you see. To be hanged and drowned, that didn't seem so bad, but to be shot? No, I refused to be shot. It didn't seem fair.
I'd say you have a quite singular set of values.
Do they offend you?
Not at all, not at all. It makes for a more entertaining story, and yours is the most fascinating I've heard in many a year on the road. Please, continue. You're under the water, slowly rising to the surface. Your hands are tied.
A sharp pain in my wrists apprised me of the fact that I was trying to free my hands. I gave the struggle my attention as an idler might observe the feat of a juggler without interest in the outcome. Eventually, the cord fell away. My arms parted and floated upward, but I could only dimly make out my hands in the growing light. I watched with a new interest as first one and then the other pounced upon the noose at my neck. They tore it away and thrust it fiercely aside. Its undulations resembled those of a water snake, and my first thought was to put it back.
To put it back?
The undoing of the noose had been succeeded by the direst pang that I'd yet experienced. My neck ached horribly, my brain was on fire, my heart gave a great leap, and I felt as though it was trying to force itself out of my mouth. My whole body was racked and wrenched with an insupportable anguish.
And I imagine the desire to rise to the surface was even greater, no matter what you might find waiting for you there.
I wanted to stop myself, had to stop myself, but my disobedient hands gave no heed to my command. They beat the water vigorously with quick, downward strokes, forcing me to the surface. I felt my head emerge. My eyes were blinded by the sunlight. My chest expanded convulsively, and with a supreme and crowning agony, my lungs engulfed a great draught of air.
So now you were in full possession of your physical senses.
If anything, they were more keen and alert than before. I felt the ripples on my face, heard their separate sounds as they struck. I looked at the forest on the bank of the stream, saw the individual trees, the leaves, and the veining of each leaf, saw the very insects upon them, the locusts, the brilliant-bodied flies, the spiders stretching their webs from twig to twig, the prismatic colors in all the dewdrops on a million blades of grass, the humming of the gnats that danced above the eddies of the stream, the beating of the dragonflies' wings. They all made audible music.
Remarkable. If you'll forgive my saying so, you missed your life's calling. You have quite a turn for descriptive language. I'm surprised you had the time to note your surroundings in such detail.
It may only have been a few seconds, I'm not really sure. I seem to have lost the ability to judge the passage of time accurately.
Or perhaps you've gained a greater appreciation of time. There's a whole world in every second.
You have a singular turn of phrase yourself, Mr. I'll get it in a minute.
No doubt.
Did you acquire this philosophical outlook during your travels?
Hard to say. See, it often seems like I've been traveling my whole life. But enough about me. I long to hear your story. You've painted a beautiful background for me, but it strikes me there are more pressing issues in this particular picture. For example, your executioners.
My would-be executioners?
That goes without saying, surely.
Very well. I saw them, silhouetted against the blue sky. They shouted, they gesticulated. Their movements were grotesque and horrible, their forms gigantic. Suddenly, I heard a sharp report as something struck the water smartly within a few inches of my head, spattering my face with spray. One of the officers had his rifle. At his shoulder, there was a light cloud of blue smoke rising from the muzzle. I was surprised he missed. I read somewhere that marksmen with gray eyes are the keenest shots. This fellow was the exception to the rule, it seems.
The marksman had gray eyes?
Mm-hmm.
How could you see that?
I'm sorry?
He was on the Owl Creek Bridge. You were in the water. And you must have drifted some distance. So, how did you know the marksman had gray eyes?
I don't know how I know. I must have noticed it on the bridge.
Just before your execution.
My intended execution.
As you say.
Doubtless the detail was burned into my mind.
Doubtless.
I told you how much more alive my senses had become at that moment.
Alive. Yes, indeed. That you did.
At that moment, a counter-swirl turned me half around. I was looking into the forest on the bank opposite the fort. A clear, high voice rang out and came across the water with a distinctness that pierced and subdued all other sounds, even the beating of the ripples.
The voice. What did it say?
It said,
"Attention, company! Ready! Aim!"
How did you do that?
Run! Fire!
Are they still behind us?
No, I don't think so.
All right. That's enough for now. No more running for my life.
Your what?
Wait. I need to get my bearings. I have to know how close I am to my destination.
Closer than you think, I'm sure.
Eh?
Does anything look familiar, Mr. Farquhar?
Yes. This way. I think. Yes. This way.
Can you see your home?
Not yet. But it's not far now. I intend to be back in my wife's arms by close of day.
You gave her your word.
That I did.
And that's important to you.
It's a matter of honor. An honor, Mr. Honor means as much as love to a man of the South.
A very moving sentiment. Now, where were we?
Where were we with what?
Your story.
My story?
Yes. You were just reaching a most exciting point when we were interrupted. I long to know what happened next.
Are you quite insane, sir?
I don't believe so. But I thought the same of you when I first met you, so I suppose it's a fair question.
I am in full possession of all my faculties, Mr.
Everything except the memory, eh?
Don't try my patience, sir.
I wouldn't dream of it. You asked me an important question, and I'm doing my best to answer it. But you'll appreciate it's difficult to judge these things when one spends so much time alone. If I had a constant companion, someone to tell me if and when I appeared to be losing my senses, that might be helpful, but that's not what fate has in store for me. And as I say, I try to avoid talking to myself because that seems to me the fastest route to madness. But mad or sane, I know a good tale when I hear it, and yours is the most entertaining I have heard in all my years. Yes, sir, I shall cherish the memory of your experiences when I have long since ceased my wanderings. Please, go on. You'd escaped the noose by a most improbable stroke of good fortune, and then you found yourself in the stream and under fire. What was that like?
Surely you can imagine that for yourself. We were just under fire a few minutes ago.
But not in the water.
Well, does it matter?
Does to me. It's the setting that makes the crucial difference. Please.
Very well. I suppose it might make the journey shorter, at least.
Not mine.
I dived to avoid the shots, dived as deeply as I could, Water roared in my ears like the voice of Niagara, yet still I heard the dull thunder of the volley.
Those heightened senses of yours.
I rose again towards the surface and was met again by more shining Yankee lead. One shot nicked my cheek, do you see it?
I see it.
Well, the next time I dove, I was a long time underwater, and I made damn certain I swam farther downstream and nearer to safety. Just as well, since the soldiers had almost finished reloading. The two sentinels positioned at either end of the bridge fired again, independently and ineffectually. I saw all this over my shoulder. I was now swimming vigorously with the current. My brain was as energetic as my arms and legs. I thought with the rapidity of lightning. I reasoned, you see, that the captain had probably already given the command to fire at will.
And you surely couldn't dodge all the shots. You're not invulnerable.
No man is. Then an appalling splash, just 2 yards away, was followed by a loud, rushing sound which seemed to travel back through the air to the nearby fort and died in an explosion which stirred the very river to its deeps. A rising sheet of water curved over me, fell down upon me, blinded me, strangled me.
The cannon had taken a hand in the game.
Did I tell you about the cannon?
You must have done.
Well, anyways, as I shook my head free from the commotion of the smitten water, I heard the deflected shot humming through the air ahead. And in an instant, it was cracking and smashing the branches in the forest beyond. I was certain they wouldn't be so far from their target next time, and it was a good gun. The report lagged behind the missile.
But surely the smoke would have apprised you of another shot. So long as you kept your eye on the gun, you had a certain advantage. Am I correct?
You are? The problem was how to reach the shore without turning my back on the cannon.
You have my complete attention, sir. How did you manage it?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I felt myself whirled round and round, spinning like a top. The water, the banks, the forest, the distant bridge, fort, and soldiers, they were all somehow commingled, blurred. I could no longer make out objects, only colors. Circular, horizontal streaks of color. It was all I saw. I was caught in a vortex. I felt giddy and sick.
Fascinating. Incredible.
What is that damned hammering?
I don't hear anything. Unless it's the ticking of your watch you can hear.
My watch?
You're lucky it still works after such an immersion.
It is my watch. But why should I think...
Perhaps you're the sort of man who values the seconds as much as the minutes and the hours.
And there's a whole world in a second, so I've been told.
So how did you fight your way out of this vortex?
I really have no idea. The next thing I knew, I was on the road with you at my side, heading for home as I promised.
Surely not. I mean, you obviously avoided the cannon and struggled to the bank.
Obviously. But I have no memory of it.
And of our meeting?
I recall only what you told me about it.
Most curious.
Stop!
What is it?
This is it. We're here. This is the path to my home.
Excellent. Well, I suppose this is where we part company, Mr. Farquhar. May I say, it's been a rare pleasure.
You wouldn't care to come in? I'm sure the servants could prepare you a meal.
That won't be necessary, my friend. I have many miles still to travel. But your journey is almost at an end.
Yes. Well, goodbye, Mr. I'm sorry, I thought I could recall your name, but it just escapes me.
Call me Ambrose.
I wish you well, Ambrose.
And you, Mr. Peyton Farquhar. And you.
Home. Almost home. How long? How long since that damn imposter rode down this road? How long since I was drawn to the Owl Creek Bridge?
I would say, sir, that you have too kindly an expression for one whose neck is in the hem.
It is.
Isn't what?
In the hem.
Of course, of course.
I promised I'd return, Elizabeth.
All so perfect.
They couldn't keep me from
Just
you.
before your execution.
My intended execution.
As you say.
Not even a noose around my neck could stop me from coming back to you, to the family.
Yes, indeed.
I told you how much more alive my senses had become at that moment.
Alive.
Yes, indeed. I saw them.
John, don't tease your sister. I want you
Elizabeth!
both on your best behavior when your father returns.
Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
You're not invulnerable.
No man is. Elizabeth! Elizabeth! I swore I'd come back to you. I promised.
Hey!
Elizabeth!
Hey!
Elizabeth!
Peyton! Oh, Peyton! Peyton, my love!
Elizabeth, let me hold you. Let me take you in my...
There's a whole world in every second.
He's dead, Captain.
Good work. That's the last execution for today. Get him down!
You know, Levine, for a moment there, I thought that rope wasn't gonna hold.
It's strong enough. It did its job.
Do you ever wonder what goes on inside a man's head in those last seconds before death?
Like I said before, Clemens, I don't give a damn. And neither should you.
An occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge in two forms, as it was dreamed and as it was lived and died. This is the stuff of fantasy, the thread of imagination, the ingredients of the Twilight Zone.
An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge, starring Christian Stolte with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by M.J. Elliott and based on the short story by Ambrose Bierce. Heard in the cast were Rob Riley, Danny Goldring, William Dick, Susan Hart, Gonzo Schexnader, and John Hogenacker. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling Estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced by Carl Amari and directed by Joe B. Cerny for Falcon Picture Group. Sound design, custom Foley effects, recording, and editing are done in the Cerny American Sound to Picture Theater by sound designers Craig Lee, Todd Beyer, and Tim Cerny. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are those of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
There are only 3 questions worth asking. 1, where did we come from? 2, what are we supposed to do while we're here? And 3, what happens next? All the rest aren't important. It took me a while to figure that out. I didn't get it at first. None of us did. But then, who does? What? Where am... Wait! Oh. What in the... Hey! Can anyone hear me? Is anybody up there? Hey! Can you hear me? I had no idea how I got there. I must have blacked out on the way down because all of a sudden I couldn't remember anything, not even my name. There wasn't much light at the bottom, just a steady, even gray, like fog with the sun behind it, only very far away. The wall was curved a little and made of some kind of smooth metal. At least, that's what it felt like. There was only one thing I could think of. If I was a prisoner, I had to get out. So I started exploring, feeling my way along. But I couldn't find a door, not even an edge to grab onto, nothing. I stopped to get my bearings, and then I heard it.
Hooray! The fleet's in!
Who are you?
Oh, but it isn't the fleet, is it? It's the army. Then the army's in.
Why are you dressed that way?
What way?
The makeup, the clothes. You look like a clown.
You don't like my uniform? Oh, well, can't please all the people all the time. Nice uniform you have there. Hooray for the army! Tararabum-dee-ay! At-10 hut! At your service. What are your orders, Colonel? General? Whatever you are?
I'm a major.
Oh, yes, I see that now from your collar. But don't fret about it. You can always advance, even in a peacetime army. Today a major, tomorrow a brigadier.
I wouldn't mind having you on the general staff. From major to brigadier, not bad. There's light colonel and colonel in between. You're generous, old sport. You're certainly
Problem?
No problem. It's just that,
Just that what?
A couple of small items seem to have eluded me for the moment.
Such as?
Such as who I am.
Why, you're a major. According to your uniform, that's what you are. And that is what you said. Or are you impersonating an officer? That's a very serious charge, you know. Impersonating an officer.
No, I am a major. Here's the insignia, so I know that much. But that's all I know. I must have been wounded or something.
You seem to be intact.
Then why can't I remember my name? I have no idea who I am. I don't remember my outfit or the action.
Action? Which action was that?
The engagement, the battle, wherever it was I got hit.
Who says that happened to you?
I must have been wounded. Or at least I took a bump to the head. Did you hear cannon fire? Troops marching?
Nothing like that, dear boy. It's been quiet as a tomb in here, which is restful after a fashion. Though it does get boring.
Well, something happened to me. I've got to figure this out. Wait a minute. What about you? That's a clue. Is there a circus in the area?
A circus?
What's with you? Look at yourself. The costume, the clown hat.
Oh, I see. There must be a circus because I'm a clown. And clowns go with circuses. Everyone knows that. I guess it figures, doesn't it? Or it should figure. A clown, a circus, an officer, a war. That's logical. Except that it doesn't figure. Not at all.
Why not?
Because, dear boy, there isn't any circus and there isn't any war.
Then what are we doing here?
Don't rack your brain. Accept it. The truth is, you're just like the rest of us. You wake up and here you are. No reason, no explanation. You just wake up and here you are.
Did you say the rest of us?
See for yourself.
See what?
Come with me. I should have introduced you right off. Meet my friends, such as they are. This one we call the bagpipe player, for obvious reasons.
Hello, laddie.
And this is, well, I suppose one would call him a tramp or a hobo, judging from his stereotypical appearance. A familiar sight no matter where one goes, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, pal, you wouldn't have a drink, would you?
And the most beautiful of us all, the ballet dancer.
How do you do?
How do you do? I'm...
Don't worry about names. They don't remember theirs either. Gentlemen and lady, I'd like to introduce the Major.
Hello.
Meet our collection of walking, talking question marks. 5 improbable entities who are all in the same predicament, trapped side by side in a pit of light and darkness. No logic, no reason. Just a prolonged nightmare in which fear, loneliness, and the unexplainable walk hand in hand through the shadows. In a moment, we'll start collecting clues as to the whys, the whats, and the wheres. We will not end the nightmare. We'll only look more closely into the shadows in search of an explanation. Because you've already fallen with them, headlong and without a compass, into an uncharted region known as the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone, and our story, 5 Characters in Search of an Exit, starring Jason Alexander, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
The clown was right. One was a bagpipe player, complete with plaid kilt. The tramp was, well, a tramp by the looks of him. And the ballet dancer really was beautiful. She had on a white leotard and one of those little ruffled skirts, what do you call them, tutus. The 4 of them acted like they weren't surprised to see me there. Not a bit. But why? Why weren't they? If you don't mind, would someone please tell me? Or is it a secret?
Tell you what, dear boy?
What do you think? What's going on here?
Going?
Going where, old boy?
I don't know. What are we? Who are we?
None of us know, Major. We don't know who we are. Each of us just woke up one moment and here we were, in the darkness.
But this isn't really darkness. Not quite. I can see all of you and you can see me.
It might as well be dark. The light, whatever it is, wherever it is so far away. I can't tell anymore if it's real or just something I'm imagining, because I need it to be there. Instead of
what?
Of nothing.
That's absurd.
Is it?
Each of you woke up, just like that.
Correct again. Give the man a cigar.
But how did you get here? What were you before? Who put you in this place?
You sure got a lot of questions.
I told you, Major. We don't remember.
Are you sure you didn't fall?
We may have. The memory fades after a while.
Well, that's how I got here.
Did you?
Yes, he did. He did indeed. I saw him. A nice pratfall, as a matter of fact.
Quickly, before it fades. What's the last thing you remember before you fell?
I don't know. I must be suffering from amnesia.
Oh. Then you're like us.
Time to join the big parade, Major. If you could find your hat and sword, you could lead us. Oh, what a splendid drum major you'd make. Followed closely by the clowns and acrobats, of course.
This is incredible.
Oh, isn't it? What a troupe we've put together. The crowd will love us.
But how did this happen? How could it?
That's the same question we asked ourselves. How could it happen? A question with no answer, Major. A question with no hint of an answer. At least, not a rational one.
Nonsense. Everything has an answer. You just have to find it. Consider all the evidence, sift through the clues.
Oh, is it this exciting? Where do you want to look first?
It doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
Please, try to understand what I'm saying. It will be easier for you that way. We're things with no memory, no knowledge of what went before, no understanding of what is now, no knowledge of what will come.
How long have you been here?
Hey, it's part of the mystery, too.
We don't know nothing. At least I don't. You got any ideas?
No idea at all.
Then don't fight it. Live it or live with it. Know what I mean?
Whoever left us here must have a plan. How long will we be here until the next phase?
Now that's a very good question. The best question of all. But alas, no one has the answer.
You mean you don't?
Who else is there? We've discussed it and discussed it like a proper committee, and we're no further along than we were at the beginning. Talk, talk, and more talk. So I ask you, man to man, clown to officer, what's the point?
Sit down, Major. Conserve your energy.
For what?
For whatever the fates have in store. I suggest you listen to the beauteous ballerina and fasten your seatbelt, because we may be in for a very bumpy ride. Or then again, perhaps not. Perhaps what will happen is only more of the same. Perhaps we're all doomed to die of terminal boredom. Look at him. Active fellow. Very active fellow. Very much army, in other words. A man who has to do something. Anything. A compulsive type. A regular worker ant.
Oh, you're a big-time psychologist now, huh?
By no means. I'm only a clown, which is neither here, there, nor anywhere. I could as easily be a financier, a certified public accountant, or a left-handed pitcher who throws only curves. What difference does it make? We're here because we're here because we're here. And what are you? You're an idiot. An energetic idiot, but an idiot nonetheless. You know you're wasting your time, don't you?
I know I want out of here. I'm not satisfied sitting around and heaving deep sighs. I just want out.
You have no monopoly on that, Major. We all want out of here.
I second that emotion.
Aye, but you're wasting your time. We've all gone around and around like bloodhounds with our noses to the wall. We can even give you the dimensions of the room.
39 feet.
Starting where?
It doesn't matter, does it? When you measure a circle, you may start anywhere. Am I right or am I right?
What's the height?
We figure about 40 feet to the top.
What's up there?
Oh, the sky, artificial light, maybe a fluorescent lamp, an illuminated microscope, you name it. One guess is as good as another.
You have made guesses, then?
Oh, all kinds. We could be on some other planet, or on a spaceship, or...
Go ahead.
Or we're all insane, and this is just a mirage, an illusion.
Oh, we're dead. Dead to the world.
Well, if we are, it certainly isn't heaven.
How do you know? It ain't so bad. I've been in lots worse places than this.
Limbo, then?
Quite possibly. All together now. Limbo, limbo, limbo like me. Limbo, limbo, limbo like me.
Or we really don't exist. We're figures in somebody's dream.
Cogito ergo sum. I exist, therefore I am.
Or each of us is having a dream, and everyone is a figment of someone else's imagination.
Lots of possibilities. Makes your head want to blow up, don't it?
That's one thing we have an abundance of. Possibilities. An infinite number of possibilities.
What about getting out of here? Anyone examine that as a possibility?
Have you? It's a solid wall. No crevices, no outjuttings of any kind. Nothing to hold on to or scrabble over or get your fingers around. Time to face the music, Major. We're trapped down here. There is absolutely, positively no way out.
A nightmare, then. That's all it is. A nightmare.
It is indeed. But whose? Yours? Mine? The Scotsman? The ballet dancer? Just whose nightmare is it? Can you tell me that?
It doesn't add up. Someone knows we're here.
Of course. We do.
I mean someone else.
Why do you say that?
They have to. You've all been here a while, possibly quite a long while. So someone must feed you, someone must give you water.
Yeah, well, you would have thought so, wouldn't you?
Don't go jumping to conclusions now, laddie.
Hold on. Someone must bring down food, or you couldn't survive.
There's been no food, no water.
That's impossible.
Oh, is it really?
In that case, we'll starve to death, or die of thirst, or...
That's the oddest thing of all.
What is?
Don't you understand yet?
No, I don't understand. Why don't you tell me?
Do you feel hunger, Major? Or thirst? or heat, or cold, or fatigue, discomfort of any kind.
Or anything. Do you feel anything at all?
No. No, I don't. But that doesn't prove anything. This has been a trauma. It's natural that I don't feel thirsty or hungry, not yet. I'm in a state of shock.
Close, but no cigar. You were born in a state of ignorance, educated in the school of hard knocks, and got your degree at the street corner university. Now you're ready to graduate to oblivion. What do you say? Let's break out the booze and have a bowl.
None of us have felt thirst or hunger or anything else since we've been here. And we've been here for an endless time, Major. I can tell you that. Time without measure.
What's wrong with you people? Have you tried shouting, calling for help?
Endlessly.
Well, then have you pounded on the wall like this to get their attention? I mean loud. I'm talking about taking off your shoes and really pounding. Have you done that?
Often.
Well, have you looked all the way around? Have you felt every square inch of the wall? Maybe there's a control button or a panel of some kind, a hidden panel, or a lever, something.
Yeah, sure. At the start, that's all we did. Hunted and searched and peered and felt with our hands. And you know what we found out? Sure you do. We found out that this right here is the whole shooting match. This little room. What you see is what you get, Major. There ain't no more.
Stop up there! Well, are you going to tell me?
Tell you what, Major?
What was that noise?
It happens from time to time. A giant bell or something. That's what it sounds like.
Yes, but what is it?
Another question, eh, boy? One more question without an answer.
Oh, then this is a madhouse. That's what it is, a madhouse. You're all loonies.
You might be right, Major. But remember one thing. Whoever's ringing that bell, for whatever purpose, I think it would be safe to say that honestly and truly, absolutely and positively, it tolls for thee.
Hey! Hey up there!
It's no use.
Let us out! Let us out of here! What do you want from us, please? Just let us out! Are you okay?
Don't be afraid, Major. Take my hand.
Where?
Here. Please don't be afraid. In the beginning, it's hard. But after a while...
There must be a way. Something we can do. There has to be. This sort of thing just doesn't happen.
A few more like that, and it'll wreck my bagpipe.
You there. Girl.
What is it?
Why don't you dance for us?
Leave her alone.
It'll make the time pass.
A capital idea.
I'll play a tune.
I've already danced for you. It doesn't do any good.
Don't be modest. The Major's never seen you dance. How about it?
The Major doesn't want to see her dance.
Careful. You'll hurt her feelings.
The Major's not interested in passing the time. All the Major wants to do is get out of here.
And how do you propose to do that?
All right. It's smooth. Absolutely smooth. Unbroken. And high. Too high. Not even a place for a foothold. Nothing. That means we have to go through the wall.
With what?
Did you ever think of that, huh? A hole through the wall? Or what about the floor?
What about it?
If the wall is solid, smash a hole in the floor and tunnel out.
Easier said than done.
At least give it a chance.
We don't know how thick it is. The wall or the floor. Or even what they're made of.
Then find out. Find out. Don't just sit there like lumps, like things, like mindless, soulless things. Playing your bagpipe, telling her to dance. What's wrong with you? If this is a madhouse, maybe that's where you deserve to be, in a madhouse.
And what about you, body boy?
I think you're mad, all of you. I think you're out of your ever-loving heads.
I know you are, but what am I?
Try a hole through the wall, right about here. That's the first thing to do. Try to force a way through it.
Industrious, isn't he?
How about it, huh? A hole through the wall. See if we can get out that way.
That's very bright, terribly ingenious, highly imaginative, incredibly inventive. Except for one thing. With what? With our bare hands? With our fingernails?
With this.
Why, wherever's your sword been all this time?
It must have come off my belt when I fell into this place. Here. Watch this.
Now you've gone and broken it, dear boy. Nice sword, I must say. Was it Sheffield steel or only pot metal?
No. I will not have this. I will not have it.
Major, please, Major, listen to me. After a while, it becomes easier. I promise.
I need to make a plan. I need to do something.
Perhaps there have always been dungeons like this, and we've just never heard of them before. Maybe they're for the unloved. Maybe that's what we are. The unloved.
Don't let me hear you talk that way. Come here. Get a hold of yourself. Think. Don't be afraid. We have names. We're people, and that means we belong somewhere.
Do we?
There are others who care about us. You can count on that. Somewhere, somehow, we've got a life of our own, each of us, and people who care and remember out there. And we'll find them again. Together.
Do you really think so?
I'm sure of it. A tunnel. That's what we'll do. We'll dig a tunnel.
The boy simply doesn't give up, does he?
I've got it.
Got what, pal?
I know where we are. It suddenly occurs to me. It's funny none of you ever thought of it, but it has to be.
Where? Where are we?
Why, my dear young lady, how unobservant of you. When the whole thing fits together so perfectly, do you need me to draw you a picture?
Please tell me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it seems quite apparent, doesn't it? Absolutely unequivocal. We, all of us, are in hell. God help us. We are in hell.
Never say die, that one.
He'll come to accept it eventually, just as we did.
Let him be. If he gets some satisfaction out of banging a broken sword on the floor, well, let him have his fun.
At least he's trying.
He is indeed. He's been trying for several hours now. You can't help but admire that kind of persistence, even though it's a little like trying to empty an ocean with a cup, or count the grains of sand in a desert, or reach up to touch the stars. So, let him dip and count and reach all he wants. Of course, it won't help, but I fail to see how it could hurt under the circumstances.
It's metal, or the hardest wood I've ever come across. Circular, perfectly smooth, with no breaks anywhere.
All of which we could have told you some hours ago.
Which we did tell you, if you'd bothered to listen.
We've got to figure out something else.
Oh, do. Maybe we could wish it all away using the power of positive thinking.
That's enough.
Or bore through it with our X-ray eyes. Anyone have a laser beam handy?
I said that's enough.
Or make believe we're acrobats. You know all about that, right? Clowns, acrobats?
Most definitely. Alley-oop and over the top to freedom.
Now you got it.
Yeah, you got it all right. Dreaming and wishing, wishing and dreaming.
Hold on. Listen to the man.
Oh, come now. In the final analysis, this is all rather idiotic.
Is it?
It only requires a moment's reflection to see...
Why not?
Why not what?
What you said. Acrobatics.
A figure of speech, my dear, not meant to be taken seriously.
Isn't it?
I will grant you that we have somehow forfeited some of our human dignity, but we are nonetheless governed by human frailties, not the least of which is gravity. You may know some advanced acrobatics that I'm quite unaware of, but for the moment, unless you can find a circus gun big enough to launch one of us skyward like a human cannonball...
I see what she's getting at.
Well, kindly elucidate, if you please.
Don't any of you see?
Yes, of course.
One on top of the other, standing on each other's shoulders. What about that? It's the way they do it in the circuses, isn't it?
Is that query directed at me?
You're a clown, aren't you?
I'll ask one if I see him. I can assure you I may wear the costume of a clown, but I have no recollection whatsoever of having been one, if ever I was.
Then the only thing you ever were was a coward.
That's uncalled for.
Consider the consequences. We may not feel thirst or hunger, but the pain of a broken bone is quite another thing. We might very well feel pain. And a fall from, 10, 15 feet up, down to this hard floor, well, that's a sensation I'd as soon do without.
It's a chance.
With all due respect, miss, no thank you.
She's right. It is a chance. Consider the consequences of not trying.
It won't work.
The weight will be on the first person, so I'll bear the brunt of it.
That light's too far away.
Come on. The clown on top of me, then the tramp, then the bagpiper, then the dancer. What do you say?
We'd never reach it.
Well, never say never. We don't know how high it is.
That's the point. We'd be exerting ourselves for nothing. It could be 100 feet up there for all we know, or 200 or 300.
But we got nothing to lose, right?
Why don't we sit down and have some entertainment instead? A much safer course of action.
Why don't we go for it? Come on, clown, up on my shoulders.
Oh, observation. Things were far simpler before you arrived. However, I suppose I must go with the majority.
Get a foot on my shoulder. I'll boost you up.
Careful now.
That's it.
My turn?
Not yet. The bagpiper next.
Give me a hand, laddie.
Use the wall for leverage.
I can barely manage, but it's holding. All right, miss. It's up to you.
How high is it? Can you see an edge or anything yet?
I'd guess 7 or 8 feet to the top. Maybe more.
Maybe less. Come on. I can't hold this weight forever. Go very carefully, one step at a time. You'll make it.
Thank God she's so light.
Whoa!
That's my nose you're stepping on.
Now stretch.
I am stretching.
All the way up. Now, what do you see?
I can't quite reach it. It's still, about 8 or 10 inches above me.
Up on your toes. That's it.
I'm almost there. Everybody straighten. All I need is a few more inches. No! No!
We were so close.
Yes, I think we were.
We'll try again.
Nonsense. We could have broken our necks.
But we didn't.
I, for one, am not trying it again.
How much farther? How much more would it have taken?
Only a few inches. I could almost feel it.
What if...
What if what? I respect persistence as much as the next man, but stupidity, that happens to be a waste of time. A useless expenditure of energy.
If we were just a few inches shy, if that's all it took, I could straighten up more on the bottom. We could each straighten an inch, 2 inches. That would give her the height she needs. Let's go. One more time.
My dear young warrior, would that you had not arrived. Things were so much more peaceful before.
Why not? We got something else to do?
Not that I can think of.
Please, I was so close.
And heaven help us all. Leave us give it the old college try.
Come on.
Right, steady now. Steady.
Okay.
Easy. Just a little more.
Okay, watch the foot.
Oh, there we go.
This is as tall as I can stand.
Quite an exercise for the lower spine, I must say.
Now, young lady.
Here she goes.
Oh, there's a rim of some sort. Yes, I think I have it.
Now pull yourself up.
Hold on!
Yes, by all means.
I can't.
How's the leg, miss?
The knee's twisted, I think. But it'll be all right.
You were almost there. You had your fingers over the ledge.
A miss is as good as a mile.
Not in this case. A miss by about 2 or 3 inches? That's hardly a mile. This is what we do next.
Oh, share your plan, pray tell.
The same thing, without the dancer.
Then we'll be several feet short.
No, we won't. Hear me out. The clown, the tramp, the bagpipe player, and then I'll climb to the top. I'll tie a rope to the haft of this sword, fling it over the edge. Let it catch there like a grappling hook.
Now that's thinking.
Ingenious. But first, hadn't one of us better run over to the hardware store and pick up the rope?
He's right. There's no rope around here.
Strips of cloth. Torn from what we're wearing.
You mean tear our clothing?
It's a chance, and a good one. Yours has the most material. You said yourself you don't feel the cold. So give me those balloon sleeves.
The things we do for a man in uniform. 6 feet of excellent material, courtesy of Pagliacci, or whoever I am.
Good, but I need more. Twist it and start tying it together. Big knots. That's it.
Takes me back to my Boy Scout days.
Were you a Boy Scout?
Who knows? I might have been.
I got one question for you.
Aye?
What the heck is a Boy Scout? Anybody remember?
We're almost ready. Now this time, we make it. The rope tied to the sword, and over the top of the ledge. It catches, and I'm up and out.
And then what?
We'll worry about that when it happens. Somehow, I will get you out of here. All of you. But nobody gets out until one of us does. Now that's logic you can live with, right?
If we live.
You, tramp. It's time.
Indeed. Leave us get on with it. I can't take this much longer.
Good luck, Major.
Thanks. I'll need it.
All right. Now swing that rope, man. You can do it.
Ride him, cowboy.
You got it.
Almost. Watch out below.
One more time, Major. I believe in you.
Second time's the charm.
Good show. I believe he's done it.
How does it feel?
Tight. I think it'll hold.
Then go.
Major, you don't know how spectacular you look.
At least the weight's off.
Quick, everybody down before we fall down.
Got the ledge. There. Yes. If I can pull one leg up. No.
Well, what's there?
What do you see?
Major, you've got to tell us. Where are we?
No. And I knew then what I had known all along but didn't want to face. Some things, I guess, are too fierce to handle in one bite. I heard the wind and I finally saw where I was, where we all are. I wished the 4 of them well. If you see my friends, will you tell them I love them? Because the truth is this. There are only 3 questions worth asking. 1, where did we come from? 2, what are we supposed to do while we're here? And 3, what happens next? All the rest aren't important. I didn't get it at first, but then, who does? Maybe it's better that way. No! No!
He made it.
I don't believe it.
I do.
A brave man.
Very brave.
But not a very bright one.
I wonder if we'll see him again.
He'll be back. I know he'll be back.
And then what, dear lady?
He'll come and get us.
You think so?
He may be back, but it won't be to get us.
How can you say that?
I'm beginning to get a feeling, and not a very nice one, I'm sorry to say. All the little details, they're starting to fit together. This place, our costumes, the bell, He may have been right at that.
What do you mean?
He may have been right all along. This may very well be a kind of hell. At least for us. One from which there really is no escape. No escape at all.
Look!
What do you have there?
I found it in the snow. Someone must have dropped it.
Oh, thank you, dear. Just drop it in the barrel there, would you?
He looks like a soldier, but his coat's all torn.
That's all right. Someone will sew him a new one. I'm sure he'll make some little boy very happy.
Wow, you got lots of dolls in there.
Not as many as we'd like. They're for the orphans, you know. But it's early and we've just started.
Can I have one?
Are you an orphan?
Well, no. But I like the ballerina. She's so pretty.
Oh, yes, she is, isn't she?
What's that on her face? See? On her eye. It looks like a real tear. Is she crying?
Now, why would she be crying? It's just a snowflake that started to melt. I suppose you could have her, if you promise to give her a good home.
No. I think I better leave her here.
Are you sure?
She doesn't want to go. See? She's holding hands with that soldier doll.
Why, aren't you the nicest little girl? Toys for Christmas! Toys for Christmas! Open your hearts, friends, and bring in your old dolls so the underprivileged little ones can have a happy Christmas, too. Help the Salvation Army. Dolls for Christmas! Dolls for Christmas! Dolls for Christmas!
Just a barrel. A dark depository in which reside counterfeit, make-believe pieces of plaster and cloth and plastic wrought in the distorted image of human life. But this added hopeful note. Perhaps they are unloved only for the moment. In the arms of children, there can be nothing but love. A clown, a tramp, a bagpipe player, a ballet dancer, and a major. Our cast of players on a very odd stage known as the Twilight Zone.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com, where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
Five characters in search of an exit, starring Jason Alexander with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Rod Serling, based on a story by Marvin Peddle. Heard in the cast were Kathy Garver, David Darlow, Doug James, Christian Stolte, Frenette Lebo, and Amanda Amari. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Go out for a pass! Okay!
let's see now, Fairfield. Excuse me, boys.
Hey, mister, get out of the way.
Yeah, we're playing football.
Surely, but first, that is, if you don't mind.
Huh?
Could you direct me to Yancey Street?
What do you want to know for?
Well, I've never been to that particular neighborhood, and,
How come you're carrying that thing?
Oh, this is the Hercules Mark IV, the finest device ever made for hearth and home.
What is it? Some kind of an invention?
Why, yes, as a matter of fact, a new breakthrough in home hygiene. It removes dust and dirt that you can't see with the naked eye. It comes complete with a laboratory-grade filter and an extension hose.
You mean a vacuum cleaner?
No, nothing so prosaic.
Yeah, it is. And you're a salesman.
You better stay away from my place. My dad hates salesmen.
Mine too.
He'll sock you in the jaw. The last guy that came around...
If you could just point the way to Yancey Street?
Over there, by the park. But don't stop at my house neither. My mom will kick your butt.
Yeah, of course. Okay, bye.
That guy was weird.
Yeah, with his little hat. Haha, what a loser.
Oh, here we are. Yancey Street. May as well try the first apartment.
Yeah?
Madam, may I have a word?
Who are you?
My name's Dingle. I have something for you.
You a process server?
No, ma'am. I'm here to,
Social worker?
No, not at all. I'd merely,
A cop?
No.
You said you wanted to give me something?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Well, you can come in, I guess, for a minute.
Lovely place you have here.
Yeah, sure it is.
Now then, I have the most amazing thing to show you.
That it?
Yes.
Looks kind of like a big tin can with knobs and wires.
Now, I'll just plug it in. Now, pretend, if you will, that this rug here is your brain, and this dirt...
What are you doing?
This dirt is all the messy thoughts in your head.
You threw dirt on my floor?
Now, watch what happens when I turn on the Hercules Mark IV. All that filth goes away in a flash.
It's better.
See? Suck. Gone.
Get that thing out of my house.
Well, if you wish, but first I'd like to tell you about...
What's going on in there?
It's a crazy man. He spilled dirt all over, and then he...
Say, pal, what are you trying to pull?
I was just demonstrating...
You a salesman?
Well, you might say...
Well, take your crap and get moving.
It's just one question before I go.
What's that?
I don't suppose, that is, you wouldn't care to purchase one of my vacuum cleaners by any chance, huh?
Get out now!
You know, we have easy time payments.
Look at him! I told you, mister. My old man don't like salesmen.
Thank you. Thank you both very much. Now, I think I'll just try the next block over.
Well, Callahan, you heard the man. He says he's not gonna pay, so that's that.
Yeah, you want me to pay on a bum call?
Where I come from, a bet's a bet.
You saw the play. The umpire's blind.
Look, you shouldn't have took the bet. I set the odds and you took them. All I want is what's coming to me.
Oh, hello, Mr. Dingle. The usual?
Oh, not quite yet, Mr. O'Toole. Just allow me to sit here and collect my thoughts.
Uniquely American institution known as the Neighborhood Bar. First up is Mr. Anthony O'Toole, proprietor, who waters his drinks like geraniums, but who stands foursquare for peace and quiet and booths for ladies. Then Mr. Joseph Callahan, an unregistered bookie whose entire life is any sporting event with two sides and a set of odds. His idea of a summit meeting is any dialogue between a catcher and a pitcher with more than one man on base. And the citizen who wants his payoff is every anonymous bettor who ever dropped rent money on a horse race, a prize fight, or a floating crap game, and who took out his frustrations and his insolvency on any vulnerable fellow barstool companion within arms and fists' reach. And Mr. Luther Dingle, a vacuum cleaner salesman whose volume of business is roughly that of a valet at a hobo convention. He is a consummate failure at almost everything. But soon, 2 visitors from outer space will arrive on the scene and alter the destiny of Luther Dingle by leaving him a legacy. In just a moment, a sad-faced punching bag who missed even the caboose of life's gravy train will take a short constitutional into that most unpredictable region, the one we refer to as the Twilight Zone.
And now, back to our story from the Twilight Zone, Mr. Dingle the Strong, starring Tim Kazurinsky, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Don't give me that, Callahan. I told you before, I don't pay off on a bum call.
3 umpires called him out. I called him out. 11,000 fans called him out. Final score, Pittsburgh 3, Dodgers nothing. You and me got an even bet. I got the Pirates, hence you owe me $5.
I know a bum call when I see one. That ball was foul when it hit him.
It don't matter what you think you saw.
So instead of an out, it was a foul ball. Who's to say he wouldn't have got on base? So that after the single, he would have scored a run, and like that.
You're dreaming.
And furthermore, Callahan, you're a low-down, cheating insult to American bookiedom.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to take back that innuendo.
Callahan, I told you once before already.
Told me what?
You started brawling here again, and I'll fix that mouth of yours so from now on you'll be doing all your drinking through a tube stuck in a vein.
Me? I give you trouble?
You heard me.
Tell it to the #1 welcher of all the western states over here. This guy still owes me money for the fight.
Yeah. Mainly on account of that was a bum call, too. And I don't pay off on bum calls. Hey, Dingle.
Yes?
You remember that fight? The champ's out of the ring, and the ref gives him a long count. Like everybody in the room could have gone out for a beer, engaged in some small talk, and then come back and still sat down before the ref is finished counting. Now, how about that? I'm asking you.
Me?
Yeah, you. How about that?
You're asking Dingle?
I sure am. I'm asking him.
Well, I don't know.
You see the game on television last night?
Well, as a matter of fact, I did watch it. Yes.
There you go. Now we'll settle this.
You talk about bum calls. 9th inning, batters up with 2 down, and we got a man on first and a man on second, and this umpire with no pupils in his eyes calls a foul ball and out. You see that?
I believe I did see that particular play.
Then you tell him. You just tell him what you saw. Yeah, go on.
Exceptional defensive play. Abner Doubleday would have been proud.
Never mind Abner Doubleday. I leave it up to you. Was that a foul ball, or was it an out?
Well,
Come on over to the bar, Dingle, and I'll buy you a drink. Refresh your memory.
I'll pay for it.
Put your money away, both of yous. This one's on the house.
Okay, take your time.
Say it. Say what you saw.
Well, it did appear to me...
Yeah?
It appeared to me that the ball was in safe territory.
Appeared?
Consequently, upon striking the ground and then hitting the batter, the rules would very clearly indicate that the batter was out.
You heard it!
You realize, of course, pal, that you're calling me a liar. Now, I ain't an unreasonable man, so I'll give you one more chance.
All right.
Was that a foul, or was it an out?
Well, as I say, it's my considered opinion.
Here's what I think of your opinion.
Hey, that's enough. Back off.
What happened?
Here, Mr. Dingle. Let me help you out.
Oh yes. Thank you very kindly, Mr. O'Toole.
How come you always gotta hit Dingle? You hit him last week. You hit him the week before.
A man can only stand so much. I'm tired of this guy contradicting me. And when somebody calls me a liar, there's my honor to consider.
Your honor? You've got nothing but larceny in you, all the way from your arches to where you part your hair. And when you die, they're gonna have to screw you into the ground.
How about that, Dingle? Is that true? I'm crooked? I leave it to you, buddy. Am I crooked?
Well...
Hey, Dingle, just once. Why can't you just be neutral?
Well, that's an interesting question.
Watch what you say, Dingle. I got money riding on this.
You are sure we are invisible?
Beyond any doubt.
This represents a typical gathering place for Earthmen?
From the coordinates, yes.
Did you ever see such primitive-looking creatures?
Typical Earthmen.
And I say that anybody tells me Philadelphia had any right to win the pennant that year is out of their green grass mind.
You're blind as a bat and you're stupid too.
And furthermore, if you're gonna sit there and tell me...
Look at the record book.
What?
I rest my case.
Not entirely typical. The one in the middle with the hat and peculiar neck adornment.
In Earth terminology, I believe it is called a bow tie.
He appears to have suffered physical damage.
At the hands of his fellow humans. Appalling.
This might be the perfect specimen.
Does that compute?
The very one we're looking for.
Silence. I'm receiving his brainwaves now.
Awaiting confirmation.
His name is Dingle. He's an abject coward. He doesn't even possess the minimum musculature for survival on this planet.
Decidedly a sub-physical type.
A genetic throwback?
I believe we have found our subject.
You intend to give him the additional strength?
We have not found anyone weaker, have we?
Negative.
This one will make an exceptional subject. I estimate 11 additional cyclograms atomic weight. That should make him approximately 300 times as strong as the average human.
Yes, that will suffice. Contact the mothership. Tell them we have picked a subject. They may begin observing him in 60 Earth seconds.
Confirmed. Adjust settings.
Check.
And prepare to let him have it.
Look, Dingle, you don't gotta answer this guy at all.
What do you mean?
Just 'cause he don't happen to like the Phillies.
Let him tell me. He's got a brain, don't he?
Of course he does.
You got a point of view, don't you, Dingle? All right, let's get historical. You follow the game, you know the stats. What did you think of the Phillies back in, say, 53? That was a big year.
The Phillies in 1953?
That's right. You tell me, for example, if you think Robin Roberts was one half the pitcher that Labine was that year.
Oh, here we go again.
Well, of the two, I'd be inclined to take Roberts.
You heard the man.
Buddy, why all the time you gotta fight me? Now let's run through this one more time. You say that Robin Roberts had more stuff than Clem Labine?
To be perfectly honest and candid, as to the two men, as good as they both were, all things being equal...
So come on already.
Hey, let the man talk.
Who do you pick?
Roberts?
Oh! I'm telling you guys for the last time, you pull any more rough stuff around here and I ain't gonna let you in that front door. Now look what you've done to this poor little fella.
He's coming around.
How do you feel, Dingle?
Clem Labine was definitely superior.
You see? All I'm doing is helping him see things clear.
What was that?
What was what?
I don't know, but I definitely felt something for a second just then.
How you doing? You all right?
Definitely Clem Labine.
All the same, I think you better go on home.
Well, if you insist. But I feel quite well. Quite remarkably well, in point of fact.
Here's your vacuum.
Oh, very kind of you, but I can carry it.
Dingle, do you mind, a word of advice?
Oh, no, not at all.
Look, there's some guys in this world that are, they're going to get punched in the nose no matter who they pick in a ball game, or who they vote for, or the color of the tie they put on in the morning.
I quite agree, O'Toole, though I've always thought polka dots were quite stylish, personally.
Yeah, well, look, you're one of those guys, Dingle. So, you know what I think you ought to do from now on? Don't talk. Just nod. If a guy asks you who you like in the third race, you just smile at him.
Okay.
If somebody asks you who you're voting for, you just nod.
Okay.
And if you're sitting in the bleachers for a doubleheader and you hear some guy yelling for the Dodgers, you don't go yelling for the Pirates. You just leave your seat and you go get a hot dog. You understand, Dingle?
I believe so. Word to the wise and so forth, huh? Very considerate of you, Mr. O'Toole. I'll definitely give the concept further thought.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Well, that's odd.
What is?
I feel so funny.
Funny how?
Oh, nothing. I'm sure I'm fine now, but for a moment there, it was as if something passed over me or through me, and I heard a high-pitched sound. Very odd. Did anyone else hear it?
I can't say as I did.
What's he talking about now?
Oh, well. No, what do you suppose caused that?
Caused what?
Well, this vacuum cleaner feels light as a feather. Not that the machine isn't light. It happens to be one of the lightest on the market.
Oh, give me a break.
No, it's a handy-dandy Jim Cracker A1 piece of merchandise, guaranteed to lighten the labor and lengthen the life of that wonderful partner in the American home, the housewife. But I've never noticed it was this light.
Hey, see you, Dingle.
What the?
Did you see that? The door fell off.
Hey, look, Dingle. I mean, with all your faults, despite the fact that you cost me in Band-Aids what I normally would have to put out for the water bill, you've always been a nice type fella who never gave me no trouble. But why all of a sudden do you have to go wrecking my front door?
Oh, believe me, Mr. O'Toole, I am mystified. I am absolutely mystified. The door just seemed to come off its hinges when I grasped the knob very lightly in my hand, my right hand. Well, I'll just set it here against the wall, and you can do whatever you need to make it better again. I bid you good day, gentlemen.
Jeez, O'Toole. What kind of drink did you pour him anyway?
Look it, there's that dweeb again.
Boys?
Hey, mister, why'd you come back, huh?
I told you my dad would sock you in the jaw, and he did.
Yeah, you're really asking for it.
Quite right. Only this time, I'm not going to Yancey Street, merely to that park bench to sit in the sun and collect my thoughts.
He talks funny.
I got an idea. Give me the ball.
You're gonna throw it at him?
Yeah, knock his dumb head off.
Bet you can't do it.
Watch this.
Oh, jeez.
No, boys. That's not the best of all possible manners, is it?
Pretty funny.
Go pedal your vacuum cleaners, you creep, and throw the ball back.
Think you can catch it?
He can't even throw it.
Oh, is that so? All right. Go back for a pass.
Sure.
Let me see now. How does one grip a football? Yes, I think I've got it. Ready? Here goes.
Whoa, look at it go!
Right at that building. It's gonna hit the window.
Here's your lunch, Arthur. You want some soup with it?
Just let me read my paper here, okay, Lydia? I gotta go back to work.
You're always at work. Don't you like being home no more?
Too hot. The air conditioner don't work.
If you'd tell the super to fix it.
What the heck was that?
I don't know, Arthur, but you don't have to tell the super nothing, 'cause now we got a nice cross ventilation all the way to the next apartment.
Hey, mister, where'd you learn to throw a ball like that?
I really don't know. I don't know what's happening to me. What in the world is happening to me?
Get those kids! Down there! They broke my window.
We better get out of here.
Yes.
Out of the street!
A taxi! Over here!
Where to?
I don't care. Anywhere. I'm in a hurry.
Well, get in, pal.
Oh yes, of course.
Hey, you tore my back door off. What'd you do that for?
Oh, believe me, this is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. I'll leave it right here so you can fix it.
Now, how am I gonna do that?
Just let me catch my breath.
Hey, quit leaning on my car. You're tipping it over. Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Oh, dear me. You're pinned under the steering wheel, aren't you? Give me a second. There. You can get out now.
Did you see that? He lifted the car and turned it
over!
With one hand!
I can't believe my eyes.
Most amazing thing I ever saw.
Who is he?
He's a hero.
What's your name?
No name. I mean, I'm nobody. Nobody at all. Excuse me, miss?
Yes?
May I share your park bench?
Yes, of course. It's not mine. I only come here in the afternoons.
With your charming baby, I see.
Oh, he's not mine either. I'm just the nanny. They want him to have his time in the park. You know it is.
Well, how perfectly lovely. Well, I don't, actually. No, that is.
You're not married?
Never.
Really? That's hard to believe. A nice, normal man like you.
Why, thank you.
For what?
Well, no woman's ever said that to me before, that, I'm normal.
You're joking.
I wish I were. I'm not acquainted with many women, hardly any, in fact, on the personal level. Gosh, I hope you don't mind chatting like this.
Not at all. I spend a lot of time here taking care of the baby.
Oh, cute little fella. I know what he wants.
You do?
Well, look up.
Where?
That tree branch above your head, there's an apple on it, and the baby sees that.
Really?
Oh, I'm sure of it. Coochie-coo. Aren't you the cutest little fella? Look, I don't want you to think I'm a masher or anything. I'm certainly not a masher, but I wonder if you'd mind answering a question.
That depends.
Well, what I mean is, looking at me, would you say, at least upon a perfunctory, cursory, very first surveil, would I appear to be abnormal in any way?
Not at all.
Oh, thank you.
Unless you plan to use that in the park.
Oh, that. Up to a few hours ago, I sold those things. Newfangled vacuum cleaners. Or at least I went through the motions. I was miserably bad as a salesman, just miserable. Would you believe it? Last week I made exactly 89 cents in commission. And that was for an attachment, an upholstery nozzle, and I sold it to a drunk who kept insisting it was a divining rod for alcohol.
Is that why you stopped?
Well, there were other factors. I expected to be fired today anyway, but, that's the least of my worries now. A few minutes ago, people were chasing me.
Why?
Well, that's just it, because they thought I was abnormal. Now, I ask you, would you be interested in hearing the source of my worries?
Go ahead.
Well, that apple, for instance, the baby wants it, but you can't reach it, can you?
No.
Not even if you put the baby down and stood up on the bench.
I couldn't put the baby down.
Oh, precisely. But what if I were to give you a hand?
I'm not sure
Well, see, this bench weighs, I'd say, 100, 150 pounds, and you're no more than 110 to 115.
Well, 125.
Well, what if I were to stand, reach down, pick up the bench by one of its legs, and lift it straight up into the air like this?
Please, put us down!
So that you could reach the apple, and you wouldn't even have to disturb the baby. Go on, reach over and take it. And then I put the bench down with you and the baby on it, right back down on the ground, as gentle as it can be. There. Would you say that's abnormal?
How did you...
Hey, man, could you do that again?
Whoa, I'm not sure.
I got my camera with me. I sure would like to get a shot of that. Is it a magic trick, like in Las Vegas? You a magician or what?
No, it's just something that I've discovered I can do. Very recently, as a matter of fact. You see,
I better get the baby home now.
Let me just get the camera set up.
But the young lady's gone now. There's no point in lifting the bench with no one on it, is there?
Well, then do something else.
Or like what?
Anything.
I don't know.
Well, at least let me take your picture. Stand right there by that big rock.
Here? Well, I suppose one picture wouldn't do any harm. Shall I take my hat off? Of course, then the sun would be in my eyes when I have to squint.
Well, can you show me your muscles or something?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't believe I have any muscles to speak of.
Oh, yeah, right. Say cheese.
Oh, wait, now the rock is in the way. Perhaps if you stand a few feet to your left?
And then the sun will be right in the lens.
Oh, in that case, I better move the rock. May I? Hold on 1 second.
Whoa, you lifted it just like that. It must weigh a ton.
There, young man. Is that better? I suppose you can snap my picture now if you insist.
Yeah, that's great.
Are you sure this is my good side?
Couple more. Oh, right. Wait till my editor sees this.
For the love of Mike, did you see this?
What do you got there, Callahan?
It's Dingle on the front page of the Daily Bulletin.
Let me see that. Hercules? No, it's Luther Dingle, 20th century Samson.
Good gravy, there's his picture. Picking up a giant rock. You mean this is our Dingle?
None other, by the looks of it.
And this is where I spend my afternoons, when I'm not working, of course.
Dingle, my old pal.
Hey, have a seat, buddy boy.
Mr. Luther Dingle, his favorite neighborhood pub. A regular guy who leads a regular life when he's not busy performing miracles. This is Jason Abernathy, and I'm here to bring you the full story on my eyeball news report.
So, who wants a drink? Step right up.
Are you his friend?
What's he really like?
What was his first feat of strength?
Did you always know he was special?
What's his secret?
Well, now, Mr. Dingle, Luther, is my #1 customer. Never goes to any other establishment. Ain't that right, boys?
That's the truth. I knew he had it in him. We was pals all the way back to grade school.
All right, who's next? Line up.
Mr. Dingle, if what I hear is true, do you realize how much money you could make on a tour with my international circus?
A circus, eh? I don't know.
Vegas, Atlantic City, Branson, Missouri.
Hey, don't listen to her.
Hey, Dingle, your future's in television. You're the walking, talking embodiment of every American male's wish fulfillment. You're John Q. Citizen, you're Babbitt, you're Tom, Dick, and Harry. We'll develop a sitcom around those values. A spin-off. After several guest spots, of course.
Well, I'm just not sure.
All right, well, how about an infomercial? A simple across-the-board address by you with examples of your physical prowess followed by product endorsements. It's a natural for breakfast cereals, vitamin pills, anything at all.
You mean like Jack LaLanne, the juice man, that sort of thing?
Forget it, Dingle. I keep telling you, boxing is a piece of cake. You line up with me, I'll get you a couple of real easy setups, and inside of 8 months, I'll have you fighting for the World Championship. Or if you want to go with the WWF instead.
All right, everybody. We're going on the air live in just a few seconds. Would the people around Mr. Dingle get out of the way, please?
I don't want to. Okay, on the air in 4, 3, 2, 1, and...
Hello, friends. Jason Abernathy here. Our unusual subject today is Mr. Luther Dingle, who, if what actual onlookers say is true, is the world's strongest man.
Oh, well, I know.
Mr. Dingle, would you give us an example of this fantastic, allegedly fantastic strength of yours?
Well, I'd be happy to. Mr. O'Toole, is it all right? You know, the thing we discussed?
What, are you kidding? I ain't done this much business since, well, I don't know when. Be my guest, Dingle.
Well...
Yes?
I'll start off with something simple. See this wall? Solid plaster. Supported, I believe, by wooden studs. I'll make a small X with my finger here and...
You saw it! Mr. Dingle has just punched a hole through a solid wall with his bare fist!
Now, for my second demonstration... Oh, dear, let me see. You've heard of karate. I suppose I could simply just line up the edge of my hand with the surface of this table, my open hand, mind you, and with a single blow...
Fantastic.
That's amazing! Would you call it mind over matter, Mr. Dingle?
Oh, no, I'd call it an example of matter over matter. You see, it doesn't matter what's on my mind, even if it's nothing at all.
Okay, Dingle. Hey, you just don't go breaking all my tables in half, okay?
Hey, better sit down, buddy. Have yourself a drink. Hey, you want my seat?
Not yet. I feel fine. Splendid. These bar stools are bolted down, aren't they? If, let's say, I wanted to move one a few inches...
See that? He ripped it right off the floor and he didn't even break a sweat. What a guy. Go on. Take my stool if you want.
Stand up.
Sure, why?
If you please.
Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, no. Wait a minute, Dingle. Ain't you ever heard of bygones being bygones? Hey, put me down.
I see it, but I don't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, the man at the bar is 160 or 70 pounds, and Dingle is lifting him like a rag doll, twirling him over his head with one hand.
My aching back. That ain't funny.
There. Now, that didn't hurt too much, did it, pal? You're good as new. Well, almost. Gonna give you a hand up, pal?
Mr. Dingle, you're my hero.
He can do anything.
You better not pick a fight with that fellow.
Had enough.
Most inferior. We give him the strength of 300 men, and he uses it for petty exhibitions.
What shall we do about it?
Give him 20 or 30 seconds more, and then remove the power.
Excellent. Then I think we'd best be off. 3 more planets on the itinerary. One is particularly interesting. Contains only females.
Set the ray for cancellation.
Check.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for my next feat, I think I'll lift this entire building.
Whoa!
Well, at least the ceiling, and hence all the floors above it. Step aside, everyone.
I don't know if we have a clear shot of this, but he's standing on his tiptoes, extending his fingers to the ceiling.
Here we go. Let me try that again. I can't seem to...
Something's wrong.
No, I just felt strange there for a second. Let me try another bar stool. Remember, they're bolted to the floor. One finger. No, maybe 2 fingers.
He's a fake.
No wires this time. It was a trick.
What's the matter, Mr. Dingle?
The wall, then. I'll punch another hole right about here. Ow!
Well, apparently we've all been the victims of a charlatan. Cut. Are we still alive?
Come on, let's get out of here.
That was a trick, that's all.
Just some guy looking to get his picture in the paper.
All right, leave off with poor Dingle here. Get out of here. Hey, come on, Dingle. Sit down. I'll get you some iodine for those knuckles.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have the station's apologies. We didn't realize that these were merely stage illusions.
And, okay, we're off the air. That's a wrap.
Off the air for good, I think. Let's go. So long, Samson.
Time to go.
Yes.
Wait, who are they?
Hello, boys.
Where are you 2 from?
Venus, how about you?
Mars. Conducting your own experiments?
Yes. And you?
Sudden introduction of strength to subnormal Earthmen. What is your experiment?
Sudden introduction of enhanced intelligence. Find any interesting subjects?
That one over there, referred to as Dingle. He is certainly subphysical, maybe submental too.
A likely subject. Give him the intelligence quota, Ray.
How much?
Oh, we'll make him approximately 500 times more intelligent than the average human.
What was that?
Hey, Dingle, who do you like in the doubleheader tonight?
Well, in this case, the laws of probability are interspersed with the finagling laws of chance, so through a process of calculus and a subdivision of grapple-based physical motivating antidivisional annotating, in this case, of course, using the 2 X factors as represented by the teams, the final score must of necessity be 5-3 Milwaukee in the opener, 6-0 Dodgers in the nightcap.
Yeah, what did he say?
Search me, Callahan. Let's have another drink.
It's on the house.
It is apparently on an advanced mathematical plan that the entire quantum theory of space and time relativity must, of necessity, be equated with the parallelian law of definitive numerical dialectical algebraic, and can further be notated.
Exit Mr. Luther Dingle, former vacuum cleaner salesman, strongest man on Earth, and now mental giant. these latter powers will very likely be eliminated before too long. But Mr. Dingle has an appeal to extraterrestrial note-takers as well as to frustrated and insolvent bet-losers. Offhand, I'd say that he's in for a great many extremely odd periods, simply because there are so many inhabited planets to send down observers, and also because, of course, Mr. Dingle lives his life with one foot planted firmly in the Twilight Zone.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com, where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
Mr. Dingle the Strong, starring Tim Kazurinsky, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and based on a script by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Peter DeVaria, Doug James, Richard Hensel, Turk Muller, Rick Peoples, Adam Tangway, Martin Hughes, Maria Stevens, Peggy Roeder, Roger Wolski, and Carl Amari. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. This copyrighted series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.